In certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Hey, everybody. Good evening, nighttime, whatever. Welcome to the program. It's Steel Toe. It's me. It's you. I turned my headphones down before the show. I don't like it. There, I like that better. It's literally it was one little tick on the thing. I like it this way much better. Welcome to the show. The era of positivity on Steel Toe is among us, and it's going great. The morning show last night came up 90 short, smiled right through it, didn't worry about it, said, hey, this is how it's going to go. This is how it's going to go. No big deal. This morning, the morning show audience, we didn't even get to the final 5-minute thing this morning. They hammered that out. Then, God, was it Jeremy, Joseph, or somebody threw us $40 at the end of the show. So we just about conquered that $90. I'm sorry, we did get the $90 from last night. So we're back to good. It's back on. Steel Toe back in the black if we get through Tuesday. Knocking out every goal. So thank you guys so much. The positivity is spread. People love it. People enjoyed it last night. They enjoyed it this morning. Just, you know, being happier, being better, it's choice. Got to make that choice and you got to enforce it. So thank you guys very much for rewarding that. I appreciate it. Funeral director's back with $2. He says, hello, Toe. How has golfing been? My knee, his knee right here, guards. Well, that's a powerful knee that you have. I'm sorry, but I think after this weekend, we've got to call the season for golf in Minnesota. I got 70 tomorrow and windy, 72 tomorrow on Friday, 67 Saturday, 67 Sunday, 74 Monday. Can maybe get out Monday. At Tuesday, 65. All right, so I can't call golfing quite yet in Minnesota. God, late October and we're still golfing. I fucking love climate change. I'll never vote for another Democrat again if they're going to keep up with this climate change shit, because I am pro climate change. I love this. Dude, don't we always lose a few species every once in a while? Don't we always lose a couple of animals and shit? Change is good. That's what I've always been told. Change is good. Fucking climate change rules. I get to golf later. So what if there's some birds and fish that don't make it? I'm okay with it. Why is that so dangerous to say? We never, one of my biggest problems with our politics in this country is that there's too many things that are good ideas or like fun to say that you're not allowed to say. Like climate change rules. It's awesome. It's good. Let's keep doing it. They don't let you say that. They're like, the position is, do you want to push a bunch of electric cars powered by fossil fuels to charge them, to cut down on greenhouse gases and get rid of climate change, or do you want to, create cleaner fossil fuel? Whatever. They always give you a choice between, do you want to do it this way or this way? for climate change. And nobody ever asks me because my opinion would be, don't fucking take away my climate change. I can golf on Halloween, asshole. I love climate change. This shit's good. Keep it. I think you could get some votes that way. People have been conditioned to not question the climate change thing. I love it. You know what? Let me be the first one to come out as pro climate change, and I don't want the government to do anything to stop it. I don't even want private companies to do anything to stop it. We ought to drill for oil until we run out of it. That's my position. Let's go to the audience here. We've got funeral director with another $2. He says, "What bug does Gino look like? Big eyes, frizzy head." I did see that the new couple did not like the cake jokes. And, Keanu and Gino have both gotten something wrong about me. And I got to be honest with you. It hurts my feelings. It does. You ready for new positive, Aaron, to emote to you and tell you how my feelings are hurt? First hurt feelings come from Keanu C. Bisconte. Keanu kept saying that I said Anthony wasn't going to their wedding. I never said that. And it hurt my feelings that she kept lying about my character in that way. And then I realized somebody wrote to me and said, "Aaron, Kevin Brennan has been saying that Anthony's not going to the wedding." So now I'm upset that she lied about me. That hurts my feelings. And the other thing that hurt my feelings was that she confused me for Kevin Brennan. It's been a hard day today, guys. It's been rough. And then Gino called me a faggot. Can you believe that? Me, of all people, his sweet, dear friend. His sweet, dear friend. And he called me the gay F word. All over a cake. All over a cake. That's all I did. And you want to know the other thing? Someone tweeted this too. They said, it's weird because Aaron was actually defending the cake. Saying, the cake's not so bad. Leave him alone. Keanu likes Skittles. It's a running joke. Leave the cake alone. Yeah, the cake sucks. Yes, it looks like shit. But I'm guessing they probably didn't want a cake. And I even said what Gino said. I said, I can't remember the last time I had wedding cake. And then he said that I've been married in Las Vegas twice. Again, it just hurts my feelings that they know so little about me. I thought we used to be friends. I've been married in Las Vegas once. I married the mother of my children and the actual one that gave a shit. That one I married the right way. I married that one with the pastor and the family all around. Well, my family didn't hate that one. When your family doesn't hate the bride, it works out a little better. So I got married the right way. Oh, big party, man. It was great. All my friends were there. We had a band. Oh, it's a fun wedding. It's great. Loved it. So I've been married once the good Christian way, and I've been married once in Las Vegas. Hey, don't get me wrong. The Las Vegas one was fun. And it turns out that I married more of a party girl than I thought. So it worked out well. They're not all meant to last. Who am I kidding? Gino, you'll find out. So, yeah, Triple N says both ended the same way. What? Yeah, both ended the same way. Big boot and a leg drop. Sorry. I'm in a good mood tonight, guys. What can I tell you? Funeral director with $2 says she confused you for KB. You both are gifted comedians. God bless you, funeral director. That's amazing. Oh. Honky says up next, Gino and Keanu are going to do the Stalin photo erase trick with the Vikings game picks. I did see. Yeah, Colin says, you let another guy fuck her. That was new. Yeah, I actually, I reciprocated the cheating this time. First time, I just cheated. This time, I went, I feel bad that I cheated last time. I could either not cheat. That's no fun. Or B, bring them along. You got choices in this. So I did do it a little bit different this time around. So yes, that hurt my feelings. That was too bad. He still called, Gino still called April a dizzy bitch. That's not very nice. And I think he trashed the shit out of Nick, too. He really kind of went hard in the paint on everybody, you know. Nobody was spared. Gino's just a guy. You got a machine gun. He's spinning in circles, you know. Fire away. Ready, fire, aim. That's Gino Bisconti. And he called her a dizzy bitch, which is not nice. It's not a nice thing. You know, people were asking me, they were like, what do you think of the, because everybody's making fun of her. Every time she puts pictures up, people make fun of her Instagram. I have to say, I think she's been looking much better since they had to stop doing the drugs. Since they got arrested for the drug, I think she's been looking much better. Plus, she was with her real family. And that's the best place, man. That's great. Hey, man, you can, no matter what she's tried to do to me, I've always said, I hope she gets healthy. I hope she gets good. I hope she reconnects with her family, goes back there. She deserves to be so much more than somebody's side piece or some freak show in a polycule. She deserves to be so much more than that. She can be better than that. So that's a positive development. That's a great thing. That was good to see. And she had those disgusting tattoos that take away some of her beauty. She had those all covered up. That was so nice. I thought that, I got to be honest with you, people were trying to shit on her for that. I thought that was closest to the real April we've seen in over a year. That's what I say. $2 from Regod says, I worked on GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption 1. I can help your show. Send me an email. Absolutely. I'm reading some of the chats here. They're not nice. They're not nice. You guys, we're trying to go we're trying to go with positivity. Now, did you see the vibe with the positivity? You guys are still being negative a little bit. The things I'm reading, kind of mean. So like I said, we went way over this morning. I know there's some people in chat going, well, what's the goal? We went way over this morning, so I'm splitting the over between the evening and the morning show. I knocked you guys down by 50. I'm knocking the morning show down by 40. And 195 is your number tonight. So feel free, chip in. There's all the links in the chat, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, etc. Man, power of positivity, man. You guys are great. Thank you very much. Just, you keep chipping in a little by little, and we're going to knock this thing out tonight. God bless you. Regod says, I liked that, Aaron, and I used to not like you. I'll help your show. Post your email. AaronImholtradio@gmail.com, my man. AaronImholtradio@gmail.com. Thank you very much, Regod. I appreciate that. That means 190 is the number tonight. Thank you, guys. Again, all 2s and 5s. All 2s and 5s. Funeral director with $2 says, Gino is like Keanu's pet chihuahua, complaining 24/7. No, look, my opinion on those two is just that, and if I were still friends with them, I would probably call them, and I would give them the advice. I was like, guys, you got to stop taking this shit so seriously. They're goofing on your wedding cake. Have some fun with it. Goof back. That's why people don't like them. You have to have a certain likability. And that's coming from me. When I'm teaching you about likability, the best heel in the business, I got these guys all run up. When the best heel in the business is telling you got to be more likable, you got a likability problem. I mean, you can't get so mad at everybody every time they just tease you a little bit. Yeah, like Pants Maestro says, I take everything in stride. I'm on the show, I bust a little balls back. Here's what happens. They try to throw like serious bombs at me. I poke them back just a little bit. I go, we're having fun. And then they go, fuck you, you grifting piece of shit. And I'm like, see, that's what I do. That's my gift. But if you don't smile through it, and you don't have a little fun, you don't join in on the joke, and you get mad, then people are just going to do it more, So they steal, they steal your smile, They steal your smile. They take that happiness away from you, and then you get all pissed off about the cake. I believe it's just like Pants Maestro said, suck it, other trolls. I'm his favorite. I love Pants Maestro is my dude. the favorite here, troll of the night, Pants Maestro. It's my vote. But no, they just gotta stop being so serious about everything. Stop getting so mad. This isn't real life. Except when they throw you in jail over it. You know, it's not real life. Then I guess that's kind of real. But the rest of it, the cake stuff, that's just silly. That's like, look, I'm drinking a Diet Mountain Dew on the show. People are going to fucking rip that to shreds just because it's a Wednesday night. People need something to do. They want to goof on stuff. I'm thinking about my tits right now because I'm like, I think my tits are bad in this shirt. I think I got a little bit of man titties in this shirt and I need to lose a little more weight. And now people are going to target my nipples and my tits and they're going to say, oh, you fat fuck, why haven't you lost a little weight? It's fine. It's fine. See, now look, they're all writing in the chat. How's that can of liquid shit? Working with C cups. They are bad in that shirt. Pants Maestro, my favorite troll, says, it's because Diet Dew is gay. See? Am I going to sit here and yell at everybody and fight with everybody? No, it's fun. Be in on the joke. So, as far as the cake thing goes, did it hurt my feelings? Yes, because I had their back on the cake. You know? I defended that cake. And to get the invective unleashed upon me that I got, it hurts. It hurts and it stings. But through the power of positivity, I'll get through it. Yeah, see, look in the chat. Aaron needs a training bra. Regod says, Frankie stole Chrissy off me. Sad. Very sad. Thank you, Regod. Funeral director with $2 says, can you give Canoe and Jeannie tips on being likable? Smile through it. Make fun of yourself. Laugh at yourself. The whole deal. Just be likable. You know? People bust your balls a little bit. It's not, as long as they're not being spurgy and weird and kind of creepy stalkery. Pull it up. Have some fun. Why not? See, Stephen King, what's the over-under on how long this bullshit lasts? We'll see. We'll see. I hope the power of positivity sticks around. Citizen M with a great point. He says, Aaron exhibits signs of manic personality disorder and needs actual treatment. Nix this better health shit. Maybe he's right. Maybe I'm snapping. It's a possibility, but Citizen M, isn't it going to be fun either way? Plus, you should talk about following people who have serious personality disorders. Billy Bob Norris says, lots of married couples have a personal wedding cake they save for after the honeymoon. No big deal. Keanu made it a big deal. Therein lies the problem. The problem is they showed their cake to the fucking internet, and the internet's full of retards. And then they got mad at the retards for having a retarded reaction. Thank you, John Redcorn, for that $9.99. I appreciate it. What are we at tonight? Jesus, I've been sitting here yapping. We're at $1.80. Thank you guys so much. XJX on Rumble. Gino and Keanu should be happy together. They are filthy gypsies. Thank you for the buck. Yeah, see, none of this is personal. Everybody's just having a gay old time together. All right, big thank you to Von Kaiser. He says, I put siding on the shitty apartments by the Lincoln Depot. Congratulations. Congratulations. $10 coming in. $10 coming in hot. 170 away from tonight. Thank you, boys and girls. Jesus Christ. Nana's Clam says, Aaron, the show is in the chat. It really is in the chat tonight. You guys are on fire. Regod with $2 says, we're going to be like Russo and Ferrara. Ratings equals goal. Bro, the way we're going to get the views is for tournaments, bro. Bro, tournaments, that's the way to go. That's the future. Like Jerry Springer, like Howard Stern. That's what's going to bring in the ratings, bro. And I told Bischoff that, and they don't listen to me. Nana's Clam says, I hate to sound like a shitty PD, so I'll email this to you. Sorry, all drink and vape Wednesday. You know, that's who I need advice from. The guy who's been hitting the vape and drinking all day. It'd basically be like if Johnny sent me an email on how to fix shit. Oh. Oh, boy. XJX with $1 says, goal on a pole match. Oh, my God. Bro, we're going to take the goal because people love the goal on Steel Toe, right? We're going to take the goal, bro, and we're going to put it on a pole. It's going to be ratings, bro. 383 Novocaine with $1 says, what voodoo shit did you do to your camera? It's not fuzzy. Does the camera look better today? It's because Matt tripped the thing and fucked it all up. It's perfect. Oh. Pants Maestro says, shots fired. Oh, shots fired. No shots fired. Funeral director with $2 says, rank their IQs. Biden, Gino, Canoe, and Anthony. I think we should remove Biden and Anthony from it. That's not fair. They're senior citizens. Gino has a higher IQ than Keanu, by far. Oh, by far. Don't be so disrespectful to Gino Bisconti. Thank you guys very much for that. Those fun contributions. 170 away from knocking it out. We appreciate it. $170 away tonight from doing a half hour of overtime, and we appreciate every dime that you guys have been throwing in. It's fucking great. What did Ryan the Garbage Man send me? Oh, I got to hear this shit. Did that little cunt shit up? See, now this is where I don't have a good sense of humor. This is Happy Vibes Aaron is about to go away for a minute. You guys ready to see Happy Vibes Aaron go away and we bring Angry Aaron back? That fucking piece of shit. You can say whatever you want about me. You can say whatever you want about, friends, stuff like that. You say whatever you want. But this cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, piece of shit, Bill Belichick, apparently shit on U.S. Bank Stadium. You thought I was really going to get mad, didn't you? Fucking admit it. Hundreds of you in here, I had you going. I had you going there. I got you, right? You thought Positive Aaron was going to be gone. Positive Aaron here to stay. Regod with $2 says Chris Benoit was whacked out by Vince. I mean, are we saying allegedly here? No, we're not going with allegedly. All right. 170 away. Thanks, guys. Let's see what this piece of shit asshole, grumpy ass dickhead with like 6 or 7 Super Bowls had to say about US Bank Stadium. You got me, Ryan the Garbage Man.
They have a light show, and then the 40-second clock is right there on the field, so those pass rushers can get off on any of those late snaps on the 40-second clock. And but that's a great environment too. Those fans are extremely loud and obviously supportive of the Vikings, and they should be. They have a great team this year. So
fuck. I hate it when Bill Belichick says nice things about us. It's like Satan saying you're doing a solid job. Keep up the good work. Fuck. I hate that.
That'll be a good football game. Old-fashioned, hard-hitting game. Minnesota, really physical on defense. This will be good.
They'll get that school chant going. It'll be pretty loud,
That's another tough place to play in Minnesota.
Yeah. Wow. I was really ready to jump down his throat and kick the shit out of him. But it turns out he was just really, really nice to us. Dollar from 383 Novocaine says, does Gino have a mugshot yet? No. No, if there are charges filed about that, it'll probably take, 6 weeks for anything to happen, I think. MSO calling my shirt today a Bad Will shirt. No, MSO, you got it wrong. No, I got this at Goodwill. He thinks that there's a place called Bad Will where I got my shirt. No, I'm sorry. MSO, I apologize if I gave you the wrong idea. It's Goodwill. It was Goodwill where I got this. Ramp Tramp says, is Positive Aaron even more evil? No. Positive Aaron's a good man. Jack Sixes says, get off that fucking pause button. Probably giving people a heart attack with that. Triple N, so far tonight, the lies about my Vikings that you have made up is that Kevin O'Connell was R-worded by a pack of N's and that Blake Cashman is out for the season. I tell you what, man. Pants Maestro says it's NYC. They won't come. Moral of the story, Toe. Commit a crime in a big city. That's why Pants Maestro's my favorite. Taste Fairy Ialto with $1 says Shawn Michaels was whacked off by Vince. Jesus Christ, you guys are reckless. No allegedly's in your game whatsoever. So Shawn Michaels, apparently, according to Taste Fairy Ialto, jacked off by Vince McMahon. Remarkable. All right, guys, we had a little fun for the first 20, 25 minutes. We knocked the goal down to about 170. I really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all your contributions. All the links are in the chat if you want to give us money. But I will say, the first story I have for you today, if you're taking this election seriously at all, this first story is going to piss you off. And it's one of those, if I have to be pissed off by it, you have to be pissed off by it things. I'm against mail-in voting of any kind. I think we should go back to where you just had absentee ballots. That's it. If you were going to be out of the country or out of whatever on election day, you could send in your ballot absentee. You could mail it in. Fine. I hate this idea. Mail-in voting is unaccountable. It is rife for fraud. If you want to fuck with the election system, mail-in voting's the way to do it. Let's watch this woman help her grandmother vote. I don't know if this should be elder abuse exactly, but this vote should definitely be thrown out. So what they do is they give people ballots. You fill them out on your own time, and then you can mail them in at any time. A lot of states have already started their what's called early voting. I believe there should be one voting day. It should be election day. And if you're going to be in the area, fuck you, you can go to election day. If you're not going to be in the area, you can vote absentee. But otherwise, should absolutely be one day, one person, one vote. All of this other shit, if it's not designed to, do dirty moves, I don't know why else you'd do it. We're going to show it in a second. Funeral director with $2 says you are making very intelligent takes with Canoe. What can I say? I'm an intelligent guy. By the way, that gets us to 165 for tonight. Thank you very much. So here's a woman helping her grandmother vote. This infuriates the shit out of me.
Okay, Grandma, do you want to vote for the first black woman president ever? Yeah. Okay, she's a Democrat too. Okay, so I'll show you where to write. Keep the pen in your hand.
Look at this.
And it's right here.
This shouldn't be allowed. You wouldn't be allowed. Like, if you were at a polling place, a poll worker would not be allowed to do that for somebody. When I watched that this afternoon, I was infuriated because I'm just wondering how many times across the country is this happening, where people with their own agenda are taking elderly people and just going, oh, trust me, do you want to vote for the first black lady president? And this old lady barely even said yes. She was like, okay, she's a Democrat. And then just went, here, let me grab your hand and physically have you fill this out. And this is the part that annoys me because I hate when they say election misinformation or election fake news or whatever. It's like, we have so much evidence of this shit being fucked up. And the minute we point it out and say it, you go, wow, that's a lot of election misinformation. That's horse shit. This is fucking with the vote.
Good job, Grandma.
I should be allowed to bring my children in to vote for Trump by doing that same exact thing, because that woman had less cognitive abilities to pick the person she wanted to vote for than my children would. I should be able to take my kindergartner's hand with the pen in her hand and go, sir, there you go, for Trump. There you go. Because they both have the same amount of free will to make that decision. Oh, this is fucking disgusting.
You got to vote for the first woman president. Harris. Kamala Harris.
Look at that. Go back to her face when they're telling you none of this is processing.
Harris. Kamala Harris.
Mail-in voting fucking rules, dude. We should just keep doing it forever. It's the absolute best. Wow. And people were actually People were actually commenting on this, going, look at her face. She's so proud. This is what unity looks like. Unity? There were a couple people who were saying, imagine recording this proudly, right? I have no doubt that Jimmy Carter would have voted for Harris of his own accord if he could, but does anyone think he was mentally or physically sound enough to cast a... Is that Jimmy Carter going out to vote? Is that why he was trending today? No fucking way. Oh, that is sad. They dragged Jimmy Carter's old... Dude, he looks like Sloth in Seven. And they brought his ass down there to vote. Oh, that's gross. How do you feel? And you feel good about that. And they do. They feel good about this. They're like, oh, hey, this is great. You know, people are participating in democracy. Are they? Are they? Regod with $2 says, mod me, I'll ban the non-paying trolls. No, you're a paying troll, Regod. I don't want you banning the non-paying troll. I love the non-paying trolls. My favorite troll in the chat is a non-paying troll. Funeral director with $2 says, looks like Gino helping Canoe sign something. Keanu does not look like an elderly woman, for God's sake. $1 from Buffalo Jockey says, if voting for the puppet in the White House actually mattered, I'd probably care about this stuff. There is a difference. Like, Trump is cantankerous and dickheaded enough that I think it does matter putting him in there versus Kamala Harris, who is just a rubber stamp for the New World Order. I do think there's a bit of a difference. Not as much as people like to think, but I think there is a difference in this one. Regod with $2 says, we're both 37 and love less wrestling. We'd be friends. Aww. The Pants Maestro, that's who it is. The Pants Maestro is my favorite non-paying troll. That's my guy. He says, I'm just so poor. Now I feel like shit. You're bringing down my positive vibes, buddy. 160 away from tonight. Thank you very much. Keep it going, boys and girls. You guys are doing fantastic. I just saw someone write, fuck you, Jew, in all caps in the chat. And it's just, I was getting away from the chat, just checking on some stories and things. The last thing I saw just flash up in the chat was, fuck you, Jew. I'm like... I'm going to guess Sam Show. I'm going to go back and look. I'm going to guess Sam Show. Yep, it was Sam Show. Skeezy Whitefish says, just more evidence that your vote is worthless. Yeah, Democrats aren't even waiting till their grandmas are dead to make them vote Democrat now. They're just dragging their old ass hands across and going, there you go. God, at least have the decency that the old school Democrats used to do and wait till they're dead. 09 Canyon says, I got my mom to sign her do not resuscitate request and will the same way. You got the lion's share, right? Attaboy. Attaboy. Oh, you know what? Some people are mad now that I called the Pants Maestro my favorite troll. I thought, you know what? They maybe thought that it was them. I'll tell you, it's not going to be. It's not going to be this Colin guy. He's just too negative. Trying to have positive steel toe. Colin's in here just bitching about the show constantly. Colin, I don't want you to be miserable, buddy. I want you to be happy. Why are you so miserable, bud? Guys, throw a couple bucks in on Streamlabs, PayPal, Rumble Rants, and YouTube, and let's cheer Colin up a little bit. Pants Maestro, go get your boy. He's being silly. He's being a little down. He's being a bit of a downer. Tell him that we're positive around here. Pants Maestro. Go cheer up Colin. He's going through it right now. I don't want him to go through it. I want him to be happy like you are. All right, 160 away. Hammer it out. We appreciate you guys. We got lots of stuff to talk about tonight. Here's a funny meme. Democrats signing voters up. I mean, yeah, it's about right. It's about right. Oh, that one was just the thing that bothers me most about it is the shit you don't see, which is how many other people are doing that and not being retarded enough to film it and put it out there for the world. That's the part that bothers me. That mail-in voting thing needs to be banned. We gotta end the experiment with that. It's gotta be over. All right, guys, let's go to the next one. Oh, I love this. This is my favorite lady. So we go from my least favorite lady to my favorite lady. I think Sam Show is going to give this woman an A for effort. I think she's going to, I really do think that Sam Show is going to like the woman in this video, even though she doesn't accomplish maybe what he wants her to. I think it's the thought that counts for him. First, funeral director says you should try calling Nick or April live on air. No, I've blocked them. I have them blocked. So if they called me, it wouldn't work. If I called them, it wouldn't work. Regod with $2 says, ever see The Irishman? You paint houses? Our friend paints houses. This black American lady tore down the Greek flags at a Euro shop. Now, when you hear why she tore down the Greek flags at the Euro shop, you're gonna wonder how someone like this operates in daily life, like how they just get along without eating rocks for breakfast. A black American woman tore down Greek flags at a Euro shop. Now you would wonder, what the fuck does a black lady have against Greece? What's the problem with Greece or Greek culture? It's because she thought that the Greek flags were Israeli, and she was she's just like some college-age lady who yelled out, "I don't stand for Zionism," as she tore down Greek flags at a Euro shop. Now, first of all, what Jew owns a Euro shop? That should have been hint number one. And if you're too fucking dumb to know the country you hate's flag, then you don't get to hate the country. Could you imagine if you hated America, you thought they were fucking terrible, and there's like, oh, red, white, and blue, fuck you, so you lit a French flag on fire? How embarrassing. I hate Zionism. Israel fucking sucks. And Sam Show's sitting there going, I'm with you so far. Fuck this Euro flag. It's like, no, that's the Greek guy's flag. Some guy comes up, hey, what are you doing, man? Jesus fucking Christ, you light my flag on fire. The fuck is wrong with you? You don't sound like a Jew, motherfucker. That's because I am not a Jew. You got the fucking problem? You know the great thing about Greeks is, though, he would have still served her a Euro. They would have had a talking to about the flag, but he would have still served her. Goddamn customer service, those guys. Here's the video. It's not making the anti-Zionist, anti-Israeli crowd look good. That's for certain.
That shit. And I'm about to come back and put Free Palestine, too. The Free Palestine, bitch. Look, what you looking at? You know damn well there's a genocide.
Yeah, but she's looking at that woman going, what you looking at? You know damn well there's a genocide. It's like, yeah, but Greece isn't doing it. Unless baklava is living. Unless baklava's alive and well, I don't know what Greece could be doing. I mean, unless are they murdering the lambs instead of fucking them now? Did I miss the memo? Leave them alone. They got nothing to do with whatever genocide. And by the way, and guess what? And by the way, I'm not exactly like on anybody's side in that whole Israeli thing. If you wanted to sit down and bend my ear and go, hey, I want to talk to you a little bit about why I think Israel's committing genocide in the Middle East. I go, all right, I'll hear you out. Sure. But when you start burning the poor Euro owners' flags.
You know there's a genocide. Now stop it. I'm taking this shit down. I believe this one. Take this one down right here. What are they going to do? They can't do nothing.
No, because they're dumbfounded as to why some bitchy black chick is taking down all their Greek flags. I hope somebody explains it to her while she's on camera, because here's the thing about like Gen Z full of piss and vinegar protesters is even after you point out that what they're doing is retarded, they still double down on it. They do give us that gift, which is nice.
I don't stand for it. I don't stand for it. I don't stand for this. There's genocide, and I don't stand for Zionism.
Genocide? No, we have the tzatziki sauce, and we have onions. We have cucumber sauce. We don't even have genocide here.
Montclair, I don't support it. There's a genocide. You know that, right? They're killing children. What's the purpose? Be proud of your heritage. Y'all understand there's a genocide, right?
No, that guy's response is the response. fuck are you doing? You got a woman screaming about genocide, holding a bunch of Greek flags. I don't think they've been more confused because she's so off on this. Like, she's so fucking stupid with this. You can't even fathom, like, what the mistake she's making is. Like, people are too smart to put two and two together and go, oh, she thought the Greek flag was the Israeli flag. Oh, I get it. No. It's such a retarded thing she's doing that people don't even understand where the fuck up is.
You understand, right? It's nothing against people who are Jewish, but this is not okay.
This is Greeky.
Who's this?
This is Greeky.
She's like, it's nothing against people who are Jewish. I mean, you're just burning their country's flag and telling them that they're genocidal. It's like, hey, but nothing against Jewish people. When they're like, we're Greek. We don't fucking give a shit about Jews. We're Orthodox Christians.
What? Really?
Greeky.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was Israel. My bad.
This is the sociopathy of college kids. She's so angry. She's so mad. Just a couple of seconds ago, there's a genocide. Fuck you people. This is terrible. Don't you know there's a genocide going on? And they're like, it's Greek. You're ripping down our store. You're causing a scene. You're driving customers away. We're Greek. We're not Jewish. She just goes, oh, my bad. Oh, you're bad. Well, then I guess that fixes everything. Shane M., thank you for the $2. It's a good troll. I like the troll. You guys have beat it to death a little bit. It's not very good. But then again, steel-toe trolls have never been very creative. You did it for a little while. It has gotten stale and shitty now. Sorry. I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but you got to come up with some new shit, guys. Come on. You can do this. For like 3 days, you got a little better. And now you're back to your old stale ways again.
Really?
Very Reddity of you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What?
Look, it looked like Israel.
It looked like Israel. Oh, well, that makes sense then. It looked like Israel. So you should have been allowed to vandalize their property, steal their shit, and light it on fire. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you thought it was Israeli. Then the vandalism and theft you were committing is totally fine.
Okay, well, you want it back?
She's like, you want it back? The woman's like, of course we want it back. Yes, give us the fucking flags you stole, you bitch.
Well, I did it already.
This is not okay.
Are you sure? Let me look this up right.
And then she goes, let me look this up right now. She didn't want to believe this lady that the Greek flag is not the Jewish flag. Fucking brilliant. It's so goddamn good. McBuster says Zeus was a gay F word and tzatziki sauce is nasty. I can't abide by that. I agree. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but I worked at a restaurant owned by a Greek family, and they kicked the shit out of me for saying that. I can't. And I'll say this, baklava, too sweet. Too sweet. I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. I know that's, again, another Greek sacrilege. Just don't like it. Pants Maestro says, see, here you go. Here's a guy who knows a new troll. He says, ear of corn for $100. You don't even have to eat it the way you normally do. Wait a minute, Pants Maestro. By the way, anyone else see what's happening here? Pants Maestro is slowly becoming not a troll, but a fan. I like that. And just because you treat him with respect and you have some fun with him. It depends on what you mean by you don't have to eat it the way you normally do. How do you think I normally eat an ear of corn? Because I have a feeling you think that I eat it the gay way. And now I'm worried that I'm being set up. Funeral director with $2 says, call Gino and tell him off once and for all. No, I don't. You got to remember, I never disliked these people until they fucking listened to lies and shoved knives in my back. I mean, they really kind of ended up being very duplicitous people. It hurt my feelings. There was a lot of betrayal there, but I don't have this desire that they do to like, rah, rah. Imagine stabbing someone in the back and then getting mad at them. It's like, Oh, where I stabbed you in the back, I had to give it more force and it hurt my wrist, you piece of shit. It's like, I'm bleeding. Do you mind removing that so I can get it stapled up? That would be nice. So no, I don't, I really don't feel the need to call them up. But, I'll contact Gino. I'll call Gino sometime. Maybe like December 12th. I'll give him a call. Regod says, I used to be a troll till you named the J commies. Oh, great. That's wonderful. Let's get that out there. Buffalo Jockey says, corn is relatively healthy. We know you'd never eat it. Thanks. Gradient says, I love Aaron. He's wholesome. I am. I'm a wholesome boy. Thank you. 155 away from tonight. Thank you for the 155. Let's finish that up, man. Thank you so much. $2 from Lab Monkey. He says, can you unblock Cousin It? He never starts trouble. I'll take a look. I'll see if I can find him. And if you vouch for him and you throw us a couple of bucks, I think it's worth a look. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. 155 away from tonight. Thank you guys so much. The positivity era of Steel Toe, whether we hit the goal or not, positive. We're not getting, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Or as Citizen M says, I have a manic personality disorder, which could be possible too. Could also be possible that I'm going to SPs tonight and, kind of excited about that, if I do say so myself. Maybe that's why I'm all hyped up. Oh, maybe that's why I'm. What do you think, MSO? Is this a good shirt for date night? What do you think, buddy? Is this? I think MSO would like this for a day. You think, you know what, Aaron? You're gonna get laid in that shirt. That's a good going to get fucked shirt. I think MSO would approve. All right, let me catch up with the chat a little bit. You guys want to sling your 5s and 10s at us? You guys have been doing it with 2s, 1s, and 5s tonight, and I appreciate that. If you guys want to keep throwing a few bucks in, I appreciate it. It's touching. Support the show. That goal goes towards us breaking even. Like I said, if we get all the goals until next Tuesday, we're back in the black. Let's go to Regod. He says, Aaron, I want to help this show. I'm a writer. We can do great things, big dog. Positive Aaron arc. Ditch the co-host. Let's run with bits. Why? Wait a minute. Why are we ditching the co-hosts? I think we drop the goal by like 50, 60 bucks every morning if we got rid of the co. No, Regod. No. 145 away from tonight. Thank you very much. 145 is the number. You guys just keep doing good things. Thank you. Lance with $1.99 says you should work at a sports card shop. The Dugout? Does the Dugout even exist? Lance, that is a deep St. Cloud, Minnesota cut. I want you to know that. I remember when I would come visit my cousins up here and we would go to the Dugout to get cards. I used to go to, let's see if, I want to see how fucking autistic Lance can be. Lance, I grew up in Shoreview, Minnesota, near Blaine, Minnesota. What sports card shop did I go to? I want to see if Lance can get that. In the meantime, guys, rally up together. 145 is the number. We're not even at 8 o'clock. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. That's a good shirt for choking yourself while you jack off. See, Colin, isn't it more fun to be a part of it than just sit on the sideline sulking? That was a good one. Las Tejas Synthesizer says, Johnny makes you look weak and impotent. Jesus. Buffalo Jockey says, you're going to SPs. Is that short for Swingers Paradise? Nope. Nope, it's not. Mr. Beat says, a little bit of finger tickling with the booty hole ain't, a little bit of finger tickling the booty hole while getting a BJ ain't bad. I'm not big on things in my asshole. I'm sorry. I'm not big on things on my, look, I am not knocking Mr. Beat for liking a woman sticking a finger up his anus while he's getting his dick sucked. I'm not against it for anybody else. It's just not for me. Sorry. MSO says, I think your date, whoever he may be, will like that shirt. Yes. Hey, wait a minute. Los Tejas says, Matt's such a retard, he makes you look, well, not smart, but by comparison, not as much of a retard. Taste Fairy Iolto, no, I was waiting for Lance to tell me what the card place was, but you did get it. You did nail it. I'm not going to say it yet. Pants Maestro says, that's not what I heard. I don't want a finger in my asshole. I don't even want my finger in my asshole. Nana's clams are the good point. Tickling is not penetration. You're right. I was being a prude, and I apologize. People are coming up with names now for the card shop that I went to as a kid. It's no Fauci's Pangolin. It was not called Eldon's Gay Sports Shop in Boas. That's not what happened. That's not the name of the place. Elza Belza says, you went to the really gay 90s sports card shop. That's not, no, that's not, those aren't even places. Pants Maestro says, got it. He needs the girth. No. Guys, sometimes a no is just a no. Las Tejas says, Aaron likes to pleasure men with hand stuff and mouth stuff. He's not as big into butt stuff. No, McBuster, the card shop I went to when I was a kid was not called the Tard Card. It was not called Cards and Rods, MSO. That's... Regod with $5 says, can I still write content for the show? You are going to be huge. You combined the Dabbleverse with the sector. Yeah, I think that there's not as many people that are excited about that as you are. Lab Monkey with $5. Seriously, I watch every morning but can't speak. Oh, it's terrible. Is it a curse? Cousin It is a well-known, awesome guy. Well, if he's a well-known, awesome guy, then fucking how can I say no? Grand Poobah with $5 says the Dugout's owner Kevin died about 10 years ago. The fan zone south of the mall on 3rd Street bought up most of their old sports merch. Okay. Now you guys know that. Jay says, how much do I have to donate for you to end this stream and go on Pod Awful? Well, let's see. We are $130 away from tonight's goal. If we knock it out in the next 10 minutes, I will stop this stream. If the Jesse PS people knock that out in the next 10 minutes, I will leave here. I will go to Jesse's show, and I will go do Pod Awful. That's a promise. $130, my take. Los Federales with $2 says Aaron loves wrestling because he loves men on their back. I don't believe any of this. These are all lies. These are all lies. Nana's Clam says, hey, I meant what I said about emailing me your topics for tomorrow so we can avoid the predictable pitfalls. All right. Did Matt quit? No, guys, Matt's not on Wednesdays. Matt doesn't do Wednesdays. Pants Maestro says, I'll follow you there, Toe. Don't worry. Absolutely. Absolutely. Regod with $2 says, if the shit hits the fan, just do a sports show. Like my hero, Brandon Perna. I like that guy, actually. That's Good Sports. Great channel. If you like football, That's Good Sports. Brandon Perna does a great job. Can't recommend it enough. Can't recommend it enough. All right, 1:30 away from tonight, you guys. You're doing such a phenomenal job. I'm so grateful that you guys are so supportive of what we're doing here. Just keep doing it till that 1:30 turns into 0. I love you. Always have. Uh-oh. SP's rethinking chicken. Didn't get crackers, got pretzels and Red Bull for tomorrow. It's going to get gross. Oh. If they're pretzel rods, they're going in my asshole. Rethinking chicken. Okay. Well, holla at you, boy. I'll be on my way in a little while here, and we'll get it figured out. All right. I'm excited about this clip tonight. So, Alex Stein, great guy. Love Alex Stein. I think he does good work. He's a decent human being. He's really, Alex Stein has figured it out. And Alex keeps getting better, you know? Alex, he's always done a pretty good job. Come overtime at my house. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. See, she means like come over, do you understand the coming? It's an adult thing. Never mind. So I think Alex has been getting better. I think he does a great job. He interviewed Jimmy Dore on his show recently, which makes me fucking jealous. I love Jimmy Dore. And Primetime got the dirt because Alex got over 100,000 views on this clip. Good for Alex. He deserves it. He talked to Jimmy Dore about leaving the Young Turks. Now, if you don't know Jimmy Dore's lore, the Jimmy Dore lore, the Dore lore, Jimmy Dore was on the very liberal network, The Young Turks, with Cenk Uygur, Anna Kasparian. It's kind of weird, like Cenk's whole like liberal ethos is falling down around him. Jimmy Dore bailed. Mark Rubin bailed a while ago, although that might be addition by subtraction. And now Anna Kasparian's getting kind of based. Like her favorite thing to watch on YouTube is My Drama. And and now we have a clip of her, I think, on tomorrow's show, where she's talking about how she's getting more conservative because the crime is so fucking bad in LA. So let's go ahead and check out Jimmy Dore on Alex Stein's show. This is very interesting. Anybody who's shitting on the Young Turks, I'm here to watch it.
Young Turks, they're kind of imploding right now. How did you become such a lightning in a bottle? How did you catch that lightning in the bottle when you left and you went all on your own, Jimmy? Because you're on fire right now.
Well, it's a real weird trick. I decided to tell the truth and speak from my heart, and people kind of connect with that. Whereas the Young Turks took $20 million from Jeffrey Katzenberg, who now is a big owner of the Young Turks.
Wait, Jeffrey who? Sam Show. Did you hear that? Jeffrey who? Oh, my God. Sam Show? You don't even have to Google that one, do you? You don't even have to Google it. I thought the Young Turks took money from the Saudis. I thought the Young Turks were like the UAE or the Saudis controlled the Young Turks now. I didn't know it was Ajir. Wow.
So they'll lie to you and tell you that that was a loan that they paid off. That's not what that was. Jeffrey Katzenberg, now they have a corporate board, and they now have several people from several different private equity firms that sit on their corporate board.
Jimmy Dore is trying really hard not to say nest of Jews right now. Jimmy's trying really hard not to go, they got a nest of Jews in there, Alex, and they're running the show. They've got a board, Katzenberg, private equity firm. You know, it is kind of painful to watch if you're like Sam Show, if you're like me, and you kind of just notice stuff too much. It's painful to watch guys like Jimmy talk about this because if you were in private having a drink, you know how he'd put it. And he would be correct. And you got to watch them struggle. It's kind of hard. It's like, I don't know. I know that Jimmy wants to say a certain thing and he's not saying it. Real quick, $4.99 from Jay. Jay says, I'll give you $500 if I can own your show for a week. Pod Awful mentioned. $500. What do you mean? Like Pod Awful owns the show? Like I'm brought to you by Pod Awful and we advertise Pod Awful every day for a week? If Jesse or any of his fans want to give this show $500, you know what? Listen to this. I'll do Pod Awful reads for a month. That's right. A Pod Awful live read on every morning show for a month if Jesse and his fans throw $500 at us. You heard it here first. And then I'm going on Jesse's show to talk about Mr. Spurger. That's a fucking shoot. By the way, that brought us to 125. Thank you guys very much. Very kind of you to support this little show we're doing here. Very nice. You guys don't have very far to go. $1.25. Let's all throw in a little bit and knock the rest of that out in this last hour of the show. So Jimmy Dore doesn't like that a bunch of Jews are running the Young Turks, and he had to get out of there. That's what I'm gleaming from this so far.
So this idea, so Cenk just made up a lie one day when he was on Rising and said, oh, we paid that back. That wasn't a loan. That was them buying into your company. Anyway, so that's how I did it. What they did was they started to say things that would appeal to another donor. Just like a politician, Cenk Uygur and Anna Kasparian started to think of what would appeal to another donor, which is why they smeared Julian Assange, which is why they smeared the anti-war journalists at the Gray Zone, which is why they did a fake hashtag Me Too against me, which nobody believed because they told.
Holy shit, Alex, you got a good one here, man. Holy shit. I didn't know any of this about the Young Turks. So it turns out, remember Cenk Uygur in 2016 when he's melting down like, we're at war with the Democratic Party, and he's sweating bullets and he's all soaked, and Anna Kasparian's like, I had to leave work for a minute. I had to go outside. I had to have a beer. I had to go get fucked up, and I came back. And now I'm ready to talk about women and Trump. So these guys are losing their minds talking about the Democrats are phonies and we're at war with them. We're going to get the Democrats. Meanwhile, Jimmy Dore's pointing out, every time they got $1 million from one of their board members, they would sit there and go, oh, what kind of content can we do? What kind of thing can we say that'll draw in a big donor? Oh, let's do that. Maybe a little bit of the board rubbing off on them? I don't know. But I didn't know that about Anna and Cenk. Jimmy dropping some bombs.
Two totally different stories. And if anybody was sexually harassed there, it was me, because Anna Kasparian couldn't stop flashing her junk in the studio. But
wait a minute. Did Jimmy Dore just passively say that Anna Kasparian has a dick? First of all, she's the queen of the sector, Anna Kasparian, so I don't think the sector's going to take too kindly to that. Honorary queen of the sector, Anna Kasparian, does not have a dick because junk is a cock. Like, nobody's called a woman's tits junk. I mean, I've seen junk tits, but you wouldn't call them junk. Junk is your dick and balls. I don't even think a dick is junk. It's got to be the dick and the balls, and that's junk. So you can't say Anna Kasparian whipping her junk out in the studio all the time unless Jimmy can provide documentation for something we didn't know about. I think he's using the wrong word there.
But so that was my my secret to success is to go on YouTube and just speak from the heart. And turns out people connected with me.
No, and you're on fire. And, you know, seeing Anna Kasparian naked, I don't know. That doesn't sound like that bad of a gig.
No, I'm with Alex on that one. Jimmy Dore, no offense. I love Jimmy Dore. I think he's great. Being kind of gay right now. Alex Stein, red-blooded Texan male. Oh, you know what? You can't say nest of Jews around Alex Stein, can you? Yeah, I would have been on my best behavior, too. Can't say nest of. You can't say things. Actually, we could probably come up with a very short list of places you're allowed to use the phrase nest of Jews. Most of central Minnesota, probably, you'd be fine. But I don't know if there's a lot of places on the coasts that you could use the phrase nest of Jews. Although, maybe Gaza. Gaza, you could say it.
Real quick, and I don't want to talk about the Young Turks all the time, but I want to play this clip because the reason why I ask is, do you think they're imploding? I do see a division between Anna and Cenk, and I think that Hassan, Cenk's cousin, is causing a lot of this. We put together a little montage of Anna's kind of most recent...
No, Anna Kasparian is... Alex is right. Anna Kasparian, 100%. If she's not moving to the right, she's moving to the middle. And Hassan Piker's insane. Like, Hassan Piker literally, I think he has a bad take book, and he just looks up different chapters and goes, oh, it's Israel and Palestine today. How can I have the shittiest take possible? Because, like, I'm not on Israel's side, and I'm not on Hamas's side. But when I listen to Hassan Piker talk about the Israeli-Palestinian thing, it's always the shittiest take I've ever heard. Like, it makes me want to listen to pro-Israel. It makes me want to listen to Ben Shapiro and go, oh, this guy sounds reasonable. That's how bad Hassan Piker is. And as far as Anna Kasparian goes, like I said, she's moving towards the middle. She's had it with a lot of this progressive shit.
Flare up. So let's play this, and I want to get your instant reaction.
The majority of the left wing is perfectly reasonable on this.
Are they? Okay.
You give those tiny little leftist streamers way too much
They're
credit.
not tiny little leftist streamers, Cenk. Hassan called the city council member racist for helping this woman.
Did you know Jimmy Kimmel
featured? Oh, no. You know what? Chank's nephew, Hassan Piker, left the Young Turks, and he became bigger than Chank, and I think that bothers Chank a little bit. Because Anna's right. Hassan Piker is not a tiny little streamer. Doesn't he have, like, is it tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people watching him when he goes live? I would argue that Hassan Piker probably has as big, if not a bigger audience than the Young Turks does. So I don't think he's a tiny little leftist streamer. And there's a lot of young people who think the way that Hassan Piker does.
One of Hassan's tweets on last night's show.
I know, everyone loves Hassan. He's super famous and rich. We got it. Like, what?
I love that. By the way, Jimmy's face is priceless on this. That is fucking awesome. She hates I love that she busts Chank's balls. Anna Kasparian over the years has been winning me over, which is great because Anna Kasparian is gorgeous. For 20 years now, I've thought Anna Kasparian, since I was in high school, Anna Kasparian, beautiful, beautiful girl. And now she's looks and brains. She's putting them together.
Why the fuck didn't I just play video games? Why the fuck didn't I just play video games? Maybe I'd be a fucking millionaire if I did that. God damn it.
Anna Kasparian. Anna says, I did make that comment about Hassan because he's a POS who throws family under the bus to appease the rabid mob in his...
I love this. Anna Kasparian hates Hassan Piker. That's wonderful.
His audience.
Wait, what? I don't make things up, but my point is that this stuff turns people off. It's not really controversial. The bonus hole...
The transgender community is important. However...
Oh my God, is this the interview where she said that she follows all the gossip about me and the sector and Nick and all that shit? I remember watching this clip, and on one hand, I was like, oh no. But on the other hand, I was like, Anna Kasparian's probably watched some Steel Toe. That makes me happy. Anna, if you want to be on the show, we can talk a little politics. That'd be fun. I'm in.
When you move out of or move far away from making sure that they are not denied housing, making sure that they're not denied healthcare, when you move into like these more fringe areas, an LGBTQ group in the UK who suggested that instead of referring to vaginas as vaginas because it might be offensive to transgender men,
yeah, this kind of stuff I hate so much. Again, it's always like marginal shit. Like, who cares?
I care. I will say that. I care. That's a fucking bullshit thing to do. That's fucking gay.
What's happening? It sounds like there's, trouble brewing.
There sounds like it. Yeah, it's I think it's fantastic. I love to listen to. That's Jenk's nephew, by the way, Hassan.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, very familiar. I'm just saying, is she that jealous? Anna sounds so jealous, and she, why is she so jealous? I mean, I guess because Hassan's much more.
Anna's right to be jealous. Hassan's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot. He's a dumb guy with shitty takes. Regod with $2 says, why can't we be friends? Of course we can be friends, Regod. I love Regod's been very generous to us today. We're pals. Hey, Regod, we're already friends. We're already buds. But I'm jealous of Hassan Piker. Dude, the guy is a multi-millionaire, and all he does is give really lazy, half-baked, shitty progressive takes to a retarded audience who doesn't really challenge him ever. It actually kind of rules. Why wouldn't? If you're a streamer, you should be jealous of Hassan Piker because you probably work hard to put on a much better show, and Hassan Piker is lapping all of us in money and audience. Ray DeVito should be jealous of Hassan Piker because I bet Ray DeVito puts on a more entertaining program than Hassan Piker does, accidentally or on purpose. And he can't make Hassan money.
More successful and richer than her?
I think it's because she does have a vagina and she doesn't have the balls of a meathead like Hassan Piker to go out and do her own show. Why does she not go out? I don't understand why those people stay there. Why wouldn't you go out and do your own show? Why would you sit there and have a boss your whole life? Why would you sit there and have a corporate board? Why would you sit there and have a human resource department? Why would you do all that stuff?
Right, because then you can't, I get it, Jimmy. If you're your own boss, you don't have an HR department, you can sniff a lady's seat after she leaves. I hear you.
because she doesn't believe in herself. So that's her being angry at someone who's more successful than her, which is that's her MO. She's angry that I was more successful than her. She's angry that I was always more successful than her. I had a career before I ever came to the Young Turks. I already had Comedy Central specials that were chosen Best of the Year by iTunes.
Wow, we're fucking flexing now. All right, so that's about all the dirt that Jimmy's got on the Young Turks, I think. Good for Alex getting him on. I would love Jimmy Dore is definitely on my list of people I'd love to have on. I'd love to talk to. Anna is 100% Armenian. She grew up speaking only Armenian, says Mr. Beat. Well, see, guys, look at that. Fucking learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. 125 away from tonight. Thank you guys very much for your contributions to our little program. I got an email from Regod. What a guy. What a guy. And I got a fucking notification that Alyssa Clips posted a couple Steel Toe clips today. Go check out Alyssa Clips' channel. She does the Lord's work. Hey, boys and girls, do me a favor. I'm feeling good about tonight, man. Knock on wood, I think we're going to do some overtime. Go to that, click one of those links, the Streamlabs, the PayPal, or do your Super Chats and Rumble Rants or gifted memberships. We're 125 away. We got about an hour left. Knock the rest of it out, man. I appreciate it. That morning show audience went way over today, so we were able to keep the goal a little lower. I appreciate it. Rusty Grammar with $1 says, Aaron Michaela likes Hassan. Need I say more? I said that he has a mentally fucking deluded audience. I mean, checks out. Fauci's Pangolin says, Marist poll just put out. Kamala leads nationally by 5 points. You should see who makes it up. It's ABC, PBS, NPR, Wall Street Journal, New York State. Oh, wow. McBuster says, Alyssa Clips did a huge hit clip on... Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Like I said, Alyssa Clips does very, very good work. Again, thank you guys very much for your generosity. 125 is the number tonight. Keep it going. I appreciate you guys. You're keeping Steel Toe on the air, and you're doing it a couple bucks at a time. Thank you so much. If you want to join the club, join the club. We appreciate it. This is a very Chinese thing to do. Remember when China got caught with the panda bears that weren't panda bears? They were actually dogs that were spray painted. Yeah, they do that. So China will do this thing where they'll be like, come visit the new attraction, or however they talk. And it'll be like, we have pandas now. You'd be like, holy shit, pandas? That's fucking crazy. There's not a lot of pandas left. And can we pull up the picture of the fake pandas at the Chinese zoo? Like the Chinese government is really good at just ripping shit off or doing counterfeit stuff and not giving a fuck because there's nothing anybody can do to them. So like there's the classic case of Japan opened an automobile factory in China. This was probably about 25 years ago or so. They opened an automobile factory in China. Like 3 months later, China built a factory right across from it making the same car. They just took their specs and made the same car. And Japan was like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? That's our intellectual property. Like, well, and China went, well, then sue us. You're here in China. Fucking sue us then. And they're like, well, we can't. You guys don't enforce intellectual property right law. Yeah, so what the fuck are you going to do? And they're like, well, we're going to move our factory out of here. And China was like, fine, fucking do it. We make your car now anyway. And so China blatantly rips people off. They blatantly steal, and they just get away with it. So they'll do things in their zoos like Chinese panda dogs. Here. So basically, the Chinese would paint dogs to look like pandas and then put them at the zoo. Like,
Chewy order is on the way.
For God's sake, do we have to play an ad for a fucking 13-second video, guys? Jesus Christ, you're more greedy than I am. 125 away from tonight. So they have these pandas, and then people would go to the zoo and they'd be like, wait a minute, is the panda's tail supposed to wag? Do pandas breathe through their mouth when they start panting? Like, is this... I'm starting to think this is a little wonky. And the Chinese government would be like, no, it's legit. They're pandas for a shoot, for sure.
Chewy.
Yeah, this is, look at him. Look at the little guy.
A zoo in China is going viral after painting 2 fluffy chow chows to look like pandas.
Look at him, his tail's wagging. His fucking tail's wagging, and he's walking like a fucking dog. And they were passing these off as pandas. Look at him. He's eating puppy
This practice
treats.
has not been uncommon in China and has faced criticism from animal rights activists in the past.
Why? Just got himself a little hair dye. So, while this next story is not the Chinese painting the dogs to look like pandas, they're still in the fuck you, come to our zoo mode, if you will. Xiaomisha SeaWorld in Shenzhen is being criticized by visitors after trying to pass off a fake robotic whale shark in its aquarium. So, I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing. Like, a whale shark is the largest fish, right? Because, like, a blue whale is the largest mammal, but what's bigger? A whale? Largest animal in the ocean. Okay, so the blue whale is the biggest animal in the ocean. I think the largest fish in the world is a whale. Yeah, it's a whale shark. Okay, so blue whale bigger than a whale shark. A whale shark is so fucking gigantic that you wouldn't be able to keep it in an aquarium. But the Chinese went, oh yeah, we got one. It's fucking huge. You guys are going to love it. And while that's kind of a shitty move to fake a whale shark and just put a robotic fish in there, it's kind of better than our SeaWorlds. Like, if you think about it, at our SeaWorlds, like, the dolphins and the whales, like, straight up eat the trainers and, like, drown them and shit. Which I guess in a weird way for sick people is entertaining. But at the same time, I feel like this is a safer route to go. So the Chinese said, hey, come to our zoo, come to our aquarium. We've got a whale shark. And this was the whale shark. Dude, I've seen better animal robots at like a Spirit Halloween or a Walmart. Look, it's cool that you were able to make a whale shark robot. That's an accomplishment in and of itself, but I mean, Jesus.
真鲸鲨，它的长度呢是将近5米，重量呢是350公斤，具备无线遥控、程控游动和自主游动等多种控制方式，最大游速每秒0.7米，最大下潜深度可达20米。
So they have this aquarium. It's full of sharks. It's kind of a cool deal. And they just stick this giant fucking robot in there. You know what would scare me shitless? This is why I could never do like scuba diving in the ocean or anything like that. Could you imagine? Like, there's those videos of like humpback whales breaching under kayaks. And could you imagine if you're just scuba diving and then all of a sudden you turn around and there's a giant fucking blue whale right behind you? I'd shit my pants. I couldn't do it. I just, that would change you forever. I think there's YouTube videos of that. By the way, Adam Simon gifting a membership. Thank you. Regod with $2 says, fuck it, I'm a tow boy. Goddamn, Regod. Thank you very much, buddy. And those two gives get us down to 120 tonight. Thank you guys very much. Throw us a couple of bucks and we'll keep this train a-rolling. Thank you so much, guys. I bet you guys can get us under $100 by 8:30. You got 15 minutes to do so, whether it's via PayPal, whether it's Streamlabs, whatever it is. About 400 of you checking out the show right now. Let's lace up, baby. Let's keep the good vibes going, as it were. Thank you so much. Let's find one of those videos. Yeah, there's like videos of scuba divers, and they fucking run into blue whales. Scary as shit. I wouldn't be able to fucking deal with it. Buffalo Jockey says, you won't go scuba diving because you're afraid of seeing a fish as big as you. Hey, wait a minute. I'm not. First of all, a blue whale is a mammal, asshole. Second of all, I'm not. Guys, tell them I'm not as fat as, tell Buffalo Jockey I'm not as fat as a blue whale. Send super chats that cancel out his super chat. Tell him he's wrong. I'm sure I'm maybe a little under 225 and I need to get back to 215, but not as big as a blue whale. Blue whale scuba diving. Here we go. Diver swims alongside a blue whale. Diver encounters humpback whale in the ocean. This is fucking This would be terrifying to me. Look at it. It's fucking dark. I don't know where anything else is coming from. I'm getting anxiety just watching this. I'm never going scuba diving. SP, if you're watching right now, fuck scuba diving. Fuck it in its blue asshole. I want nothing to do with this. Look at how fucking big they are. I don't even like being around like too big of a dog. And now there's like, if I go walking in the quarries on the trails here by my house, I see a deer. I'm like, fucking, you go your way, I'll go my way. Get the fuck away from me. Something this giant, and that's a humpback whale. A blue whale dwarfs one of these. And then look at how tiny you are. Something could just open its mouth and eat you by accident. And then look at it down here. Look at down here. It's dark. You go swimming a little bit and then some fucking alien monster thing's gonna fucking take a bite out of your ass. I don't want to go in the ocean. I'm not doing well with this. It's a staring contest with a blue whale. If he opens his mouth, it's just gonna suck you in. Get the fuck out of there, dude. We don't belong in the ocean. Why? Why are you doing this? Like, I want to get to the surface as fast as I can. This is scary as fuck. What's that? What's that thing over there? There's a thing over there. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's hostile. I don't know if it's coming to kill me, eat me, fuck me, whatever. The fuck me thing would be a story. It's traumatizing, but a story. Look at that. No, thank you. Look, see what its fins are doing? You could just kind of accidentally get in the way and it'd fucking kill you. He's got a shave, too. He's got like a goatee. It's a fucking ugly whale. It's a Jewish whale. Look at him. Oh, they're so ugly. What about the majesty of nature? We don't belong in the water. We don't belong there. Skeezy Whitefish with $2 says, hey, Buffalo Jockey, Aaron wishes you were wrong. He is wrong. I'm not a blue whale. Guys, tell him I'm not a blue whale. Tell him I'm 8 pounds away from svelte. All right, I think there's one where like a blue whale hits a guy in the head when he turns around. Blue whale encounter in the blue. Yeah. Watch this fucking shit. Watch this. It's going to scare the fuck out of me. This is going to scare the fuck out of me. This is going to scare the fuck out of me. Oh, look, a bird. That's fun. Oh, look at the little fishies. That's fun. Then all of a sudden you turn around. Largest animal in the fucking world. Right up your asshole. They're sneaky. They don't make any noise. Jellyfish stings you. Your friend's got to piss on your face. One of those things fucking touches you. Now your friend's got to piss in the hole. Is that a jellyfish? I don't know what the fuck that is. Are those plants? I don't know. I don't want to know. I thought that was a jellyfish. I'm sorry. Whatever the fuck that is, it's probably lethal because that's how the fucking water is. Those fish are probably taking little bites out of your ass you don't even know. Where's the blue whale? This is going to scare the fuck out of me. Look at, you can't see where anything is. You can't see what's next. I'm getting anxiety. My hands are going numb watching this. Look at that. Look at how fucking big that thing is. That's a goddamn skyscraper in the water. And you're just going to swim by that? If that thing decides to turn around all of a sudden, you're fucking dead. I don't want to be in the water. I'm too vulnerable in the water when something that big is coming towards me. Shoot it. Fucking shoot it. Shoot that fucking thing. Anything humanity goes into, we should conquer and colonize. They're too dangerous to be left to their own devices. We should conquer and colonize the ocean. You heard it here first. The rest of it's too scary. Skeezy Whitefish says, careful, Aaron. I hear Captain Ahab is looking for you. Oh, no. I don't need Captain Ahab on my ass. Thank you for the $2. And to the rest of you, thank you. 09 Canyon says, it doesn't look that big. Yeah, it never looks that big until it's in your ass. That's not what. That's not the way I meant for that to sound. Don't fucking clip that. There's no reason to. That wasn't supposed to be the way that went down. I meant to say it. It's not what I meant to. McBuster says, have you ever been not gay? I thought so one time, but I was wrong. Pants Maestro says, Aaron, you can be gay. I accept you. I appreciate it, but you're not my fucking dad. Motherfucker. Rusty Grammar says, clip it. God damn it. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says, I once watched a guy hit a blue whale right in the nose. I mean, most just call it your boxing match. Thank you. $120 away from tonight's goal. Like I said, put it under $100 in the next 7 minutes. That'd be fucking sweet, guys. Positivity, steel toe positivity, the power of positivity. We're knocking out these goals, and now new era. If we don't knock out the goals, whatever. We'll fucking figure it out, you know? But I think this one deserves a goal knocking out. And 30 minutes of overtime. 125 away. Thank you guys. I'm sorry, 120 away. Thank you. Anybody else got red flag? Anybody else got red flags about Russel Brand? Russel Rebrand. You know, he's been rebranding his shit. He's like a big time Christian now or whatever. Something's off about the Russel Brand reboot. It's just, it screams of, I'm not even going to say it screams of grift, but it screams of he doesn't, how do I want to say this? Because, again, I don't think he's a phony. Yeah, Mick Buster says Russel Brand is sketchy. He's doing Christianity, but he's doing it in a weird way. I don't think it's disingenuous. I don't think he's doing it in a way like, aha, I'm hustling people. And I feel like he's doing the thing that all the non-denominational churches do, like he's picking and choosing, and he's like, yeah, I'm into Christianity, but there's also I want to be into crystals, and crystals are okay with Jesus. And it's like, he's not really into crystals and shit. I don't think. Russel Brand, and by the way, somebody says steel toe, last week's hot takes today. There's a new thing with Russel Brand. I'm getting to it. You just have to be patient and not be a cunt. So now Russel Brand is into magic amulets that keep evil energies away, and I'm just not so sure that that's like a Christian thing. You know what I mean? Skeezy Whitefish with $2 says, looking forward to the documentary about Aaron and Fatrick. They're calling it Whale Wars. That hurts me. That hurts my feelings. By the way, that collection of twos just brought us to 115. 115 is the number for tonight. Thank you, guys. One more drop. Drop something nice on us, and we'll be under 100 by what was it? 8:30. That's where we wanted to be. Thank you, guys. Stephen Bravo says, Pod Awful is waiting, Aaron. I can't wait to be on with Jesse P.S. from Pod Awful talking about Mr. Burger. Apparently, Jesse and Mr. Burger have not been on the best of terms lately. It's very sad. I want to see the two of them united because they're both, I admire both of them. I like Mr. Burger. I like Jesse. I want to see them together again. So yeah, 115 away from tonight. Fucking do it up, guys. Streamlabs, PayPal. You know what? We got to christen the Venmo tonight. We have not christened the Venmo. We've christened the PayPal. We have not christened the Venmo. Google Greenland shark. Is this going to scare the shit out of me? Then we got to get to the Russel Brand thing. Greenland shark. I mean, he's an ugly cunt, but he's a bit of a retard, but I don't mind him. This shark lives 400 years. Its DNA may explain. Wow, a Greenland shark lives for 400 years? Fuck, 21 feet long? Not bad. All right, let's do this Russel Brand thing. So now Russel Brand is hawking basically rocks that keep the bad feels away. This is kind of gay. And again, I don't think this is like Jesus shit. Let's take a look. Let's see what we think.
Hello, I'm just back from Narnia, where I had a holiday, Mr. Tumnus, Aslan, all those guys. And as you know, airports are places full of Wi-Fi and all sorts of evil energies. Think of all the phones out there, all of the signals, corruptible and corrupting. Luckily, I wear this magical amulet from AirTech that keeps me safe from all of the various signals out there. And also means, look at it.
Okay, I don't think that this doesn't necessarily like... This doesn't clash with his Christianity. So this isn't like a spiritual thing. He's like one of those, what is it? He's like one of those 5G is going to steal your brain and, you know, rot your synapses kind of a guy. So like the cell phones are all getting in there and it's scrambling your brains and it's making us more complicit and not want to have babies. And if you're white, it makes you want to jump off a building. It's that kind of guy. But if you wear a special rock around your chest, then all the anti-brain waves from the 5G can't get into your brain because for some reason the rock is it's a magnet and it attracts all the negative 5G and it keeps it away from your brain and it goes into the rock. It's like the rock is like the trap in Ghostbusters and it keeps all the souls of the... I don't fucking know. Honestly, if people haven't figured out now that the amulet catching the evil spirits shit is horseshit, then they deserve to be fleeced out of their money. This is why I always side with scammers and I never side with the victims of scammers because most people who get scammed, you knew better and you didn't trust your instincts. If you buy the Russel Brand, I'm a super based Christian amulet to catch the bad cell phone spirits, Wi-Fi. Apparently the Wi-Fi is cooking your brain. You need the rock for it. Not like if you smell, but like an actual rock around your neck.
Look how strong I am. I think this is making me more powerful, as a matter of fact. Look at that. This stuff is absolutely packed with AirTech. I didn't even bring any socks or toothbrush or dog meat or anything like that. Just completely full of AirTech. You should get one as well, particularly if you're planning to go to an airport anytime soon, because the bloody things are full of lethal signals. AirTech, a glorious amulet to protect you from corrupting signals. Hello.
So it's an advertisement. Or as they say in Russell's country, an advert. So he's advertising for rocks that catch all the Wi-Fi shit. All right. Best of luck. It doesn't seem very Christian to hawk that shit to people, but cool. This article, the Not the Bee take is that this is embarrassing. And, you know, Not the Bee is like a right-wing publication, so maybe the right-wing guys are, you know, turning on Russel Brand a little bit here. This is embarrassing for Brand, yes, but also for the many Christians who immediately elevated him as some sort of conversion case study. Christian doctrine is straightforward on all of this nonsense. And then they put a bunch of Bible verses. Have they read Galatians 5:13 to 26? It seems like I had that read to me damn near personally once. Atomic Ray says, Aaron, it's crystals, not rocks. Well, fuck me running. I apologize. That is 100% my fault. That kind of changes everything because I said it was a rock and it's indeed a crystal. And, well, clearly color me retarded because I've definitely had to take the L on this one. Yeah, people are, okay, so all the righties, you know, that's the thing about righties, though. The righties are looking for their Hollywood friend or like their actor friend. And then when you find out that your actor friend that you wanted turned right wing, not because of like morals, but because he just kind of got crazy, you got to like disown him. Like people on the right are so ready. They're like, yeah, fuck yeah. We need a big Hollywood celebrity because the left always has Hollywood celebrities. And Republicans always go, oh, fuck him. He's a sellout, fucking pro-vax dickhead. But then as soon as an actor says like a based thing, you know, they jump right on like, this guy's the fucking greatest. He's awesome. And then inevitably they have to walk it back because the guy says something wild. Like John Voight, when he was first like, yeah, I'm a Republican. Yeah, for sure. And blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah, John Voight fucking rules. And then they found out that John Voight's kind of like borderline psychotic a little bit. They had to walk that one back. Now, like, Russel Brand was their new guy. And it's like, you know, this guy's had addiction problems for a long time. His character in Forgetting Sarah Marshall was kind of a shoot. And you guys are just going to, he's your guy now, right? Because he's been in a few funny movies that you like. You're Russel Brand people. Okay, good luck. And then he's like, oh, I'm glad that all you Christians like me now and all you Republicans like me now. I was wondering if you'd buy me crystals. Like what, Jesus crystals? No, they're going to take all the Wi-Fi from going into your brains. Fuck, guys, we got to go find another actor. Is Vince Vaughn's career back on track? Maybe we can get him back. He's a Republican. I don't think the Russel Brand thing had a long shelf life. I don't. Yeah, Skeezy Whitefish says, grifter douchebag being a grifter douchebag. I'm not surprised. I don't know. Is he a grifter douchebag? I feel like Russel Brand. I think Russel Brand is more being Russel Brand when he's hawking amulets than he is when he's getting baptized in a river somewhere. Honestly. All right, guys, 1:15 away from knocking it out tonight. You guys got it down there so quick, man. I really want to see us get the rest of the way there. It'd make me so happy if we knocked out this 1:15 and we called it a win today. I'd really appreciate it. So if you want to throw us a couple of bucks, man, that would be cool. We got about 25 minutes to knock out that 1:15. We got positive steel toe now. I hope you reward that with some cash. I do appreciate it. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, all the links are in the chat. Half hour away. I think we can do it. $115. I'm waiting for some of those 20s and 50s to start dropping. That would be nice. Jason Kelsey shitting all over his brother for his date night outfit. This is good. I like this. Ooh, Mike Perry calls cops gay slurs during DUI arrest. Ooh, I want to watch that one. We got some shit tonight, boys and girls. Keep donating. Keep contributing. I want to be able to get to all this stuff. Former UFC fighter Mike Perry calling cops the gay F word. I'm in. Jason Kelsey does not seem to be as big on, he doesn't seem as enamored with his brother's dating life as the rest of the world, because on their podcast, he decided to take a couple of minutes to just shit all over Travis's outfit.
You like to go out and eat? Yes.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't? Why wouldn't you? What in the world was the shirt, though? We got to show this.
I have no idea. I think it's just art. I think it's just people. And then there's a horse. I don't know.
What's underneath that horse?
Right? Look at this. Here's the horse. Here's the thing underneath the horse. And by the way, did you notice Travis Kelsey's answer? He's like, what's this shirt? Now, if you ask most guys about their shirt, they can tell you about their shirt because they picked out the shirt, they put it on. They'd be like, yeah, it's a shitty fucking green shirt that MSO hates that I got at a Goodwill because I like to wear it golfing. I can explain to you my shirt there, nice and quick. Anytime you ask a guy, hey, man, what's up with that fucking shirt? They're like, oh, no, it's an art piece. It's an art thing. He didn't want to say to his brother and his audience on his podcast, the big bad football guy didn't want to go on his podcast and go, my girlfriend picked it out for me. He didn't want to go on his big man's man podcast and go, Taylor picked the shirt out for me, so I wore it. So now his brother sniffs this out, and his brother's like, well, one of us has got to carry the testosterone on this program, so I'll bust your balls about the gay shirt you wore.
I'm not sure. I didn't really look at this shirt like that when I got it.
It's sad to watch big bad football guy go like full-on art gay in front of our eyes. Because you know that he's been a football player his entire life. He doesn't want to wear that shirt. And he was made to wear that shirt, and now his brother's making him defend it on their podcast.
Got it. I just like the color and the patterns and stuff. It looks like a hand.
Yeah, you
looks
can't
like a
really
pointing
see
finger.
it. I mean,
looks like a pointing finger like that.
It's kind of cropped funny, but that, I mean, on this picture, it kind of appears like it's a horse cock.
Jason Kelsey's just going to tell it to you straight, bro. You wore a shirt with a horse cock on it, buddy. I mean, I'm retired. I don't have a career to think about anymore. I can shoot you straight. Your girlfriend made you wear a shirt with a horse dick on it. Congratulations.
That'd be crazy if I was wearing a horse
Wearing
cock.
a horse cock shirt.
That's crazy, yeah. Yeah, that's why you always gotta really, you know, you gotta make sure you know what you're wearing, kids, or you're just
look at the physical difference between an active NFL career in the middle of a season and being retired from the NFL. Like when they go back to the double shot, Jason Kelsey looks so much more refreshed and bright-eyed and happy. Whereas Travis, I mean, you can tell he's just beat to piss. He hurts all over. He hasn't been sleeping a lot. This is active football player in the middle of a grueling season versus his retired brother who just gets to get a little bit fatter, a little bit more out of shape, and he's happy.
Everybody can just assume now.
See?
Gosh.
Look at Jason. Jason's all smiley and happy. Travis has like 5 different torn muscles that he's playing with right now, and it just hurts to move.
It's a fancy way of saying it's a button down with horses and people fucking on it.
It's true.
People fucking?
What are these two doing? That fat lady she's got a strap-on and she's fucking that guy in the ass. You notice he's on his hands, but he's down like that, and she's got a strap-on on, and she's pegging him in the asshole. And this person is either jerking off this horse, or it's Tim Walz just getting a nice, refreshing drink of horse cum. And this guy is fisting this person, clearly. And then this person is fisting the asshole of this person. So this person is fisting the vaginal region. This person is fisting the anus. This is a fucked up shirt, dude. And you know why they got all this fisting and degeneracy and horsecocks and everything on the shirt? Because Travis Kelsey is dating a woman who sold her soul to Satan, and now he has to wear satanic shit when they go out. That's exactly what happened here. We figured it out, boys and girls.
I mean,
that's what you got out of that?
Look at these two people right here.
You're ridiculous, Jason.
That woman is riding that man.
Yeah, thank you. Jason Kelsey sees it. This fat lady with her tits out is pegging this guy.
They're
She's
standing next to each other. No, they're not.
No, not that one. The one right below it. You can't even see that guy's legs.
They're still they're sitting next to each other.
No. He's underneath.
Yep.
You're
His
making an
legs are
assumption.
underneath.
There's nothing saying that they're having sex.
Well, what are her tits out for if they're not having sex, Trey?
Thank you, Jason. Thank you. I've never watched the Kelsey Brothers podcast, but Jason is my favorite. He's the most reasonable. And Travis, this is the shit you have to wear when you dance with the devil.
Travis,
she could just be wearing a very tight shirt that shows her tits.
She's got a BBL on the backside of that. I mean, what's happening on this shirt?
No, those hamstrings are.
You're right. The hamstrings match it. You're right.
Yes.
You're right.
You're ridiculous. The fact that got you fired up is
no. He's right. Oh shit. We've got another fucking athlete getting arrested and a body cam from it. When was this? Patriots Christian Barmore traffic stop body cam. Hold on a second here, boys and girls. Do we get 2 DUI stops today? Christian Barmore arrest. Holy shit. This just happened like 45 minutes ago. They released the body cam of Christian Barmore's traffic stop, a New England Patriots player. They released the body cam after he claimed that the cops are racist. All right, guys, let's start taking bets. Were the cops racist, or did this guy cry racist? And what happened here was the cops went, oh, yeah, fuck you. We're releasing the body cam. I hope that's what happened. I hope that this guy went, oh, the cops were racist. You wouldn't believe the shit they did and said to me. And the cops went, oh, yeah, fuck you. We're releasing the fucking body cam. All right, guys. 1:15 away from tonight. Throw in some money while we're doing this one. I'd appreciate it, man. We got right in there right off the bat. I want to see that keep going. I want to knock it. I want to be happy. I want to be smiling while we're knocking out this goal like we did this morning. We came up $90 short last night. I don't know. Maybe something needs to change with the evening show. You might be right about that. It could be the time to make some evening show changes, but I think we can hammer this thing out, man. We came up $90 short last night. The morning show audience went way over yesterday. I so appreciate that. push us forward the rest of the way. All right? Got less than 15 minutes till we're going to do the 5-minute ask thing. I want to knock out that last 115 and call it a success tonight. So click the PayPal, click the Streamlabs. I really appreciate it. Please and thank you, guys. Please and thank you. Oh, and just as we say something, thank you very much, D-Luke, for the $10 over on Venmo. Yes, 105 away. Guys, $100. You've got it. Throw it in 5 or 10 at a time right now. Boom. Let's knock out this last hundo and call it another win for the toe. I'm pumped.
Yo. All right, so what happened? All right, so she's gonna come pick you up? No? I'm not gonna put me in my car. Yo, my shit not expired, yo. It's expired on the 5th of October.
Okay, so the cop is telling him that his license expired. He got pulled over. He's got an expired license, and now he's arguing with the cop. Now, remember, Christian Barmore's contention is that the cops were being racist. So far, 20 seconds in, we know that Christian Barmore has an expired license.
Yo, my shit coming. My tag coming. My shit at the house. My shit coming, bro. Like, my shit coming. Now, y'all gonna talk. Hold on. Let me talk to them. I'm a football player, bro. So I ain't here for none of that, bro. I'm going to the crib. So why y'all just pull me up for no reason? Ain't nobody speeding none of that. If I really want, I ran y'all. So let's stop it, bro. I pull you off for no reason, like, bro. Literally, you pull me over. I'm driving 10 miles per hour.
He's being a dick. He's like, I'm driving 10 miles per hour over the speed limit. Bro, that's called admitting that you were speeding. That's like the number one thing they tell you not to do. They're like, they go, do you know why I pulled you over? That's a trick question. They're trying to get you to admit to something. He's like, yo, y'all fucking with me, man. I was just going 10 over. Dude. They pull you over for going 10 over. I know from experience, dude. So he's being cunty with the cops. He's got a fucking attitude. They're not going to be cool with that shit. This isn't good for him so far.
Oh, cuz. Okay, I ain't even driving fast. I can't even see what state the plate's from, right? No, I just told you. I'm not even from out here. I'm from Florida. I'm from Florida. I'm not even from out here, dog. This is literally, I'm from Florida. I play out here. I play football out here for the Patriots. Like, for the Patriots? Yeah. All right. For the Patriots. So you're going to be disrespectful, right? Man, look. Because I was nothing but respectful when I came, right? You want to throw the papers at me, right? Nobody throw papers at you, sir. You don't throw the papers at me, man? Nobody throw papers at you, bro. I'm just saying, you pull me over for no reason, sir. Second. All right, you going to let me talk, bro? Go ahead. Second, right?
So far, I feel like the cops are being pretty goddamn respectful of the guy. Gotta be honest. By the way, Adam Simon with $10 on PayPal, $95 away from fucking this goal in the ass. Thank you, guys. Keep it going, baby. 9 more of those, and we got this thing hammered out. Thank you so much. Power of positivity, steel toe, $95 away. Fucking get it, guys.
I activated my lights, back there? And it took you a while to stop all the way over here? Bro, because I couldn't, I'm literally trying to pull the spot, my boy. Look how much room you have back there. Come on, cuz. Come on, we grown men, bro. Come on, cuz. I pulled over for you, dog.
Come on, cuz. Cops love it when you call them cuz. That's like the most respectful thing you can call the police. You guys ever get pulled over, you think you're going to be in big trouble? Just call the cop cuz, and you are home free. Don't you worry about it. Boy, so far, this Christian Barmore and his cries of racist cops sure is getting ripped to shit.
I'm saying, I activated my lights back there, right? No? All right. So, like all your homies here for? Like, I just seen y'all when I was riding that way. So, like, literally, what is that? I just pulled me up for no reason. All right, so we're going to search the car, right? Nothing crazy? Nothing crazy in the car? Man, you know what I'm saying? They can't search my car. I can't search my car, yo. Come on, yo. I activated my lights all the way.
That's never a good sign. I mean, I don't think those cops should have a right to search his car. I don't. But it's never a good sign when you're like, oh, shit, you ain't got the right to search my car. You can't search my car, man. I mean, I would feel that way, too, and I don't have anything in my car, but God, I mean, you just hand them the license. Yes, sir, no, sir, whatever. And then when they leave, you yell, you're bullshit lying, fuck off, and then you go away.
Back there.
Anything else, go. Come on, I need a supervisor there to take that location.
He's on the way, but he needs to step out the vehicle. We need to secure the scene first, all right? Because right now, I'm afraid that we're going to have to take him out the vehicle, and I don't want to get to that point, okay?
Okay, but see, okay, sir, this is what I'm... Sir, he's on blood thinner. Sir, he's on blood thinner, so you have to be extremely careful with him.
I'm trying to be. So then he just steps out, and that's not going to be an issue. Hey, boss, I need a supervisor. I need a supervisor. You can step over there and stand over there.
Please.
Stop being so entitled, boss. Just step out and go over there.
Sir,
you've been moving since the day you got over here. Just step over there. Your car's getting towed regardless.
Oh, his car's getting towed. What the fuck did he do that his car's getting towed? By the way, XJX, thank you for the $1. He says it's a good thing he has a positive attitude like the toe. XJX, I do not believe this man has a positive toe-like attitude. He is not showing himself to be a purveyor of positive thinking, much like your friend the toe over here. By the way, guys, 8 minutes before the final 5-minute run here, $95 away. This can be done. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the support. I really hope man, if we die, like I said, if we die, I'm going to die smiling, you know? I'm going to get rid of my show and be done with it smiling. But if this fucking being positive and just going, hey, man, fuck it. If we do it, we do it. If we don't, we'll figure out the next thing in life. If it leads to people knocking out the goal every night and I don't have to get mad or shitty or like be a cunt about, I would love that, man. That would be my fucking dream. That would be awesome. So, $95 away. Little Streamlabs, little PayPal, little Super Chats, little Rumble Rants, man. Gifted memberships. Pretty please. I appreciate it. So, no license or registration. Does that mean that you're allowed to just search a guy's car, though? Release tense body cam. I'm trying to get the details of this because all I have right now are the video. According to Providence Police, there were issues with the Patriot Star's vehicle registration, and there were drugs in the SUV. Police also described the 25-year-old as having an attitude during the interaction. We've seen that. Gray Jeep Grand Cherokee with tinted windows and a plate cover over a temporary license plate. Yup. After officers activated their overhead lights and signaled for the vehicle to stop, Barmore began a slow stop, creeping along Elmwood and Bridgham Street before coming to a complete stop near Broad Street. Officers learned the Jeep's temporary registration had expired on October 5th, and Barmore was unable to provide an updated one. Yeah, and then he pulled the I'm a football player thing. Let's see if we can get through the rest of this before we have to start that 5-minute rally, man. Or just knock out that 95 before we get to the 5-minute rally like the morning show audience did today. That'd fucking be awesome, man. Thank you so much. Throw in your 5s, your 10s, your 20s. Let's get this thing hammered out.
So stop going with your behavior. Just go over there and step out.
Just roll the windows up. Roll the windows up.
That's not gonna happen. Yo, y'all fucking touch me. Y'all crazy. I ain't do shit to y'all.
He's on blood thinner.
Yo, they fuck me. I fucking dare y'all touch me. I dare y'all touch me. I dare y'all.
See, now, this kind of thing, this isn't going to ingratiate you very well to the police. This guy was a fucking idiot for saying that the cops were racist. This guy was a fucking dipshit for opening his mouth about this at all. He should have let this go, let it get handled, let it get taken care of, and then move the fuck on. He ran his mouth about the cops, and they went, we're going to call your bluff. We're going to release the body cam. So far, it looks like the cops were being very patient with this guy. He's reaching under his seat, which is a no-no. He's yelling and screaming at him. He's being combative.
I sue all y'all fuck. All right. Good. Trust me. I'm not, man, yo, I swear to God. Yo, don't stop reaching, bro. Stop reaching. I'm not getting out shit, cuz.
Yeah, they're telling him, don't stop reaching, stop reaching.
Y'all trust me what's going on, man.
If anything, they're actually being pretty patient with this guy.
You want to get a charge or you just want to get your car? Charge for what, dog? Yo, man. There you go. I niggas. Relax. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? All y'all talking. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, he's being a right fucking asshole right now. This is going beyond being combative. This goes beyond, having a bit of a spat with the cops. He's being a fucking dick right now. And the cops, I would understand it if the cops were being shitheads, the cops were being assholes, but they're being very patient with him.
What? Yo, stop touching me, boy. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Stop touching me, boy. Hey, Mom, I'm telling you, call.
Stop touching me, boy. In fact, he's the only one who's used the N-word in this whole thing. Stop touching me, boy. Stop touching me, boy. Oh, you want us to stop touching you? Oh, see, I didn't know that. Thank you. We'll stop then. That's the way it usually goes with cops.
Crab, Mom. Call Crab. Let's go. Yo, bro. Stay over there, bro. Stay over there. Yo, you see this shit, dog? Go to the car. No, I ain't do nothing wrong, cuz. Hey, yo. Your car can't, so you gotta get out of the car. Bro, can I get something on my phone? Once you're done. Back up. Touch me, bro. Stop touching me. Get locked up, bro. I don't care, bro. Y'all touching me for what? Back up. Yo, bro, I'm telling you.
Okay, now, like, honestly, now he's just being obnoxious. I feel like this whole thing just kind of goes this way the rest of the way. I mean, that's... How could you be so fucking stupid to just say, you're like, oh, yeah, the cops were fucking with me. Oh, yeah, the cops were racist. Like, they all wear body cams now, dude. Yeah, Jayfish says, oh, we see it. Trust us, cuh. Sam Show says they call back up and like, we got ourselves an uppity. Oh, fuck, we're recording this. Sorry. MSO said, cop said chimp out. I don't think the officer said chimp out. Sam Show, I don't think the officer said, quote, ooga booga. Sam Show, I dare y'all to touch me. Oh, they're going to touch you. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong. And look, man, I'm pumped to call a cop out if they pull some bullshit. That's always fun when a cop acts like an asshole and you get to say so. But that cop just seemed like he was doing his fucking job. Adam Simon, thank you for that $10 on PayPal earlier. The message with it was, let's bring it home. Man, I hope so. Let's do that, guys. Let's have everybody watching right now throw in 5 or 10. We're only $95 away. We got, 6 minutes left in tonight's show. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to hope for a rally. I'm going to hope for your donations. I'm going to hope for your contributions. If we miss 2 evening shows in a row by about $90, man, fuck, that would really suck ass. I would really hate that. That would really bum me out. But hey, man, if that's the show, if the donations we got is the quality of show that we gave everyone. So I hope that you can find it in your heart to support our show, support what you're doing. Those goals represent breaking even. Those goals represent being able to do the show and being able to do it successfully and keep it on the air. So I hope we've done well enough tonight to earn your money. I hope that you feel like throwing us, $5 or $10, I really appreciate it. If you want to throw us a couple of bucks, please do. We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes to rally. If you get inside of $50, we do the 30 minutes on the finger, and then we just got to knock out that last 45 during the overtime. But click on the Streamlabs, click on the PayPal, click on the Venmo, throw in a few bucks, and let's call this another win, man. I would really appreciate that. I would really appreciate this attitude plus a win. So throw in your 5 or 10. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and do that. 4.5 minutes to go. Just a big run, man. Just everybody, all of you. Just throw in a couple. Let's do it. $95 away. And I know this is the right attitude to have because I've seen a few haters just say, I fucking hate it. This is disingenuous. Blah. No, I'm going to stop running from the fact that there might be a day where this show can't support itself anymore. I understand it's not the biggest show in the world. It's got a large budget. I got to be okay with that. I'm having more fun doing the shows this way. Man, does it bum me out if you guys don't throw in? Yeah, of course it does, man. Makes me feel like I'm not doing a good job. But I'm not going to get all weepy and sad and shit like that. I'm just really hoping till the very end here, like we got less than 4 minutes left. Nothing's come in for our last 5-minute rally. And yeah, man, that fucking sucks. I hate it. But I hope that you find it in your heart to throw us a few dollars, knock out this $95, call it a win, because we haven't hit. Have we hit any of the goals on the weeknights tonight? Did we hit any of them? I know we didn't hit last night. Did we? I think we might have hit Monday. Thank you, D-Luke says, what the hell? Here's a little more. Another $10. Thank you. See, guys, 85 away. Man, pretty please throw us a few more bucks. Let's do this thing. Let's do an extra half hour. I really appreciate it. $85 away. Click on the PayPal. Click on the Streamlabs, man. Throw super chats at us. Throw Rumble rants at us. I really appreciate it. We're dry right now. D-Luke threw a few. We've got Mike Perry's DUI pullover where he calls the cops a gay F word. Selena Gomez giving a homeless man $20. Oh, some people, it doesn't matter how old they are. They just don't learn. And we got a bunch of other stuff for you tonight. Man, I really hope I've done enough to earn your contributions tonight. We're $85 away. We've got 2.5 minutes to go. The links are in the chat. It's all pinned to the top of the page. If you want to give to Steel Toe, holy shit, man, would I appreciate it. We missed by 90 last night. We're 85 away tonight. I'd really appreciate you guys throwing in and knocking out this last 85. If we don't, we'll figure something out. My man. So far, just the D-Luke $10. All right, 2-minute warning. Throw in a little bit. Triple N says time to roll crutches out to pastor. Well, I'm going to write down, how much we've missed by this week, and we'll, throw some budgetary things out there and see what we can do. Like I said, if we knock these goals out until next Tuesday, we're back in the black again, and I really appreciate that. But hell, man, I'm just excited that you guys have kept this thing going this long. It's really awesome of you, and I appreciate it. Neil with $20. Thank you, guys. That gets us to 65. If we can get it inside of 50, we can keep the show going tonight. Thank you, Neil, for the $20 over on PayPal. 65 away. 1:15 left, guys. I appreciate it. Let's do it. Let's get this last 65. It's so little, man. You guys can do 65 like that. I've seen you do it before. Please help us knock this thing out. Bandit of 71 with $35. Thank you, Bandit. That's fucking awesome, buddy. Thank you, man. 35 away from hammering out tonight. It looks like we're going to survive another half hour, and we're only $35 away. Man, holy shit, thank you. The power of positivity, hopefully knocking this thing out tonight. All right, 35 seconds left. $35 to go. We can knock it out now. We can knock it out throughout the overtime. Either way, thank you guys very much for your contributions. Let's finish this thing off. 25 seconds left. Let's see if we can get this last 35 taken care of. We got Sandy with $20. Thank you to Sandy for the 20. Awesome. $15 away from hammering this thing out. Holy shit, man. That is awesome. That is cool. All right. 10 seconds to go. Let's count it down here. $15 left. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's what I need from you guys. In the next half hour, you all team up. We knock out this last 15. Someone says, look at the YouTube gifted. I don't see anything in the YouTube gifted. Oh, you know what? I lost my YouTube chat. That would probably be why. Oh, God, I just saw they're seething in the chat. The fake donos, the fake fucking thing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that this fucking audience comes through in the clutch. I don't know what to tell you. All right. $15. We got 30 minutes to do the 15. Guys, throw in a little bit. I appreciate it. This is the coolest thing ever, man. Not getting mad about this goal and all that shit. Keep it up, man. $15 left. Who wants to help out? I appreciate it. Let's do the Mike Perry DUI thing. If you don't know who Mike Perry is, he's one of the more colorful UFC guys of the last 20 years. Not exactly good. Regod with $20 says, one wrestling fan to another. Here's the goal. Thank you, Regod. Fuck yeah. Another win for the toe. We knocked it out. Thank you, guys. Awesome. Fucking awesome. You're the best. Thank you, Regod. I appreciate your generosity. All right, let's do this thing then. Let's watch some DUI videos, and then let's watch a stupid asshole idiot lady enable homeless people. Oh, by the way, do you know one of the, and I know this audience cares. You guys are a totally heterosexual, like guy crowd. Did you see one of the members of One Direction died? I know, I've never heard of him either. It was like Liam, like Payne. Was it Liam Payne? Sounds like a made-up name. English singer. Yeah, He died today. Fell off a balcony in Argentina. Oh, that is a shitty way to go. Uh-oh. Was he like, what's his name? Was he like, who's our boy, the comedian? God damn it, love him. Trevor Moore. Was he saying based things? Because that's what usually happens to people who start saying based conspiracy shit when they have a big young audience. They usually fall off balconies. That's the number one leading cause of death for newly based celebrities who expose Hollywood secrets. They fall off of balconies. It's a damnedest thing. Sources close to the situation say Liam Payne and his girlfriend Kate Cassidy arrived in Argentina on September 30th, posting several social media posts together showing them having fun on vacation. We're told she left Argentina on the 14th. Oh, that's what happened. I don't know if you guys know too much about Liam Payne, but his girlfriend Kate is his resident rail watcher because he has bad depth perception. So he goes out on balconies. Sometimes he leans too far over. She's always there she takes a forearm and she goes like that. And that's kept him alive numerous times. He decided, I'm a big boy. I can stay on my own. I don't need my balcony rail watcher. Now he's dead. We're told someone at the hotel called 911 to report an aggressive male at the hotel, which lines up with what witnesses told us about Liam's behavior in the lobby. What? So he was acting like a crazy asshole and then this happened? The former One Direction singer died Wednesday evening. Several witnesses at the hotel where he was staying in Buenos Aires tell us Liam fell from his own room on the third floor of the Casa Sur Palermo Hotel. We do not know if it was accidental or intentional. Third floor? Can a third floor fall kill? Well, obviously it can. TMZ has seen a photo showing Liam's body on the deck at the hotel with tables and chairs nearby. You can clearly see his tattoos, a clock on his left forearm, and a scorpion on his abdomen. Do we need to get that gay with the detail? Which helped us confirm reports from witnesses. So, damn. I guess, was there ever a One Direction reunion tour? If so, you're not going to see it. Which one was One Direction? Who were they? Who was the big guy to come out of One Direction? Harry Styles. Oh, the fucking gay guy? The guy who like wore dresses in a magazine was like, this is great. This is what men do. No, it's not. Bully him. Neil Horan, Zayn. Did they have a One Direction reunion? They were like an NSYNC type band, right? They were like the boy bands back after like my generation was done with boy bands. I think One Direction is like the Gen Z's NSYNC, right? I'm an old man. When Liam Payne spoke about possible One Direction reunion, Louis Tomlinson told me off. Well, I bet you that Louis fella feels like a right wanker because he might have killed his friend. So apparently he was acting like a giant fucking asshole at the hotel, and then he died. It's a fucked up situation. Well, I'm sorry. If you're a One Direction fan and you were hoping they were getting back together, that all just went right off the balcony. All right, let's check out Platinum Mike Perry. Platinum Mike Perry, like I said, one of the most colorful guys in UFC history. Oh, shit. Guys, you want some gossip? You want some details? Ooh. By the way, someone texting in, I really appreciate this. Do you see? I'll have some art for you this weekend for the shirts. Keep the show trending this way. Fun, light shit, not daily updates about how fucked we are. Go get them. Thanks, buddy. You missed by 90 last night, and then this morning the audience covered the goal and more. Positive isn't just a smile, it's the topics and tone. Forget the clock and just go because you want to. Thank you, buddy. That's fucking nice to see. I got some gossip for you, though. I swear we're going to get to this Mike Perry thing. So today, I'm driving to Foley to meet with Midland to talk to them, hang out with them a little bit. I go check on them once a month. And I start getting texts and Snapchats from my neighbor, from my buddy. And the house down the road from him, the one where we play in the cornhole tournaments and shit. Remember that when I told you about the cornhole tournaments? I think I took an Instagram, Facebook photo for it. There was a fucking SWAT team out there today. And they're yelling and they're pounding and hollering and screaming. You know what? Let me hook my phone up here. I'll play you the audio. They're screaming. They're like, we've got a fucking warrant. Open the door. Shit like that. They weren't saying fucking, but you get the idea. I have the audio here. Let me turn this up.
Avenue. We have a search warrant for the house. Exit the front door immediately with your hands above your head and empty. Do it now.
Shit.
Department.
Yeah.
Occupants of 1105 Sequoia Avenue.
Oh, fuck.
Search warrant for the house.
Sorry.
Exit the front door immediately with your hands above your head and empty. Do it now.
I guess I can't. That really doesn't matter because it's all published on the internet and it's published in the newspaper and all that. So it's going to be public. So I guess it doesn't fucking matter. But yeah. So the SWAT team shows up and they fucking take like 3 or 4 people out of the place. And I'm like, oh no. And like a week or two ago, down the road a piece, not too far again from my neighbor, my buddy's house, they like knocked down somebody's door due to a sex trafficking investigation. So we're sitting here, we're wondering like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what does this have to do with? And I see SWAT people, they bang down the door, they took people out, and I'm thinking, well, if they're banging down the door, it's got to be either like guns, drugs, God forbid any kind of human trafficking thing. But then for hours, and I don't know if my neighbor knows anything further, but the rest of the day, there were like plainclothes detectives walking all around my neighborhood. Like they were looking for somebody else. There was somebody that wasn't home that they were keeping an eye out for. And this is what I got. One of the cops, for anyone curious, there was a search warrant across the street. So one of the people across the street is one of the cops who was involved. There was a search warrant across the street from us at Blah. The daughter's boyfriend, I believe, was a murder suspect out of California, so they went to pick him up. No threats or concerns for the area. Wow. Okay. Well, that's good news. That because my neighbors are really good fucking people. Like I've hung out with those guys. They're salt of the earth. They're really good, hardworking human beings. Great people and excellent cornhole players. They put me to shame. They're very good at it. But awful for the daughter or whatever. But well, actually, probably good for the daughter. You should probably get away from a guy like that. I'm not here to morally judge anyone, but let's say you're with a guy who's an accused murderer. Maybe cut ties, or maybe, they put you, because you do that. Like if you're guilty of say like any reason the cops would bang down your door with a search warrant, if you're with that person, that's a bad idea. That's going to put you in the line of fire. That's going to put you in danger. And it also devalues you as a human being. It limits your potential because you're with a scumbag in that case. So you gotta, the cops probably did this girl a favor. So thank God they were serving some murder warrant out of California. Doesn't have anything to do with my neighbors. Thank fucking God. That's nice. Taste Fairy Ialto says, so you could have cornholed with that guy. It's not what I meant. Not what I meant. Atomic Ray says, what the fuck is wrong, Minnesota parents? Cannot y'all produce straight-laced women? Yeah, they keep running with fucking guys who, the police bang down their door. Jeez. Pants Maestro says, missed you by that much. Right? I told my neighbor, he came over to grab something. That sounds fucking, God damn it. Can I not be gay for 5 goddamn fucking seconds for once in my life? My neighbor came over to get some extension cords. And that's something. And we were talking, no, Sam Show, not to grab my dick. And he came over and we were talking about it. And I said to him, and I looked at him, I said, he said, detectives are still walking around out there. I said, well, do you think maybe I should just walk to him and go, all right, you got me. Here you go. Like maybe that's why they're walking around. So, Pants Maestro, I did make the same joke you did. Great minds and all. Holy shit, guys. I apologize. I just got I want everyone to relax. It might just be my period. But I just got the most terrible stomach cramp in the fucking world. Right as we spoke. It's over here on my left side. It just started fucking cramping like crazy. That's not like you don't have your appendix or anything over on the left side, do you? Because that is not unpainful. What's happening to me right now. Oh, Atomic Ray says anal fissure. Is that what it is? Perimenopause already. Oh, okay. Well, thank you guys. Well, my neighbor comes over and he just tells me, he goes, yeah, they've been walking around. They've been, hanging out, looking for somebody. And it's like, God, I hope they found him. I hope there's not I love how they're like, yeah, we're just looking for a murder suspect. No threat to the community. I'm like, yeah, it's typically how it goes with murderers. People writing in, he's gonna puke. Pants Maestro says, it's your ovaries for sure. I hope not. I don't want it to be I hope my ovaries are okay. Still got 2 good functioning ones. I'd like to keep it that way, man. Shit. All right, let's watch Platinum Mike Perry. So the former UFC fighter, who was kind of a punching bag for the last few years, got in a little trouble with the DUI. Now, for me, the gold standard of DUI arrests is still Johnny Damon. If you have time to go watch Johnny Damon's DUI arrest, it is the best one ever. It's so good. Let's go ahead and watch as Platinum Mike Perry is pulled over for DUI. The cop's sexuality will come into question at some point in this video.
You got your license and registration? You know the speed limit through there? 50? Okay, when you come off of 50 on the Citrus Tower, it's 30. You know how fast you were doing?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so that little stretch till you get to hooks is 30. I'm not trying to argue with you about it, but you're telling me you didn't understand the speed limit, correct? Did you hear me?
He's fucked up. He can't even respond to the guy. By the way, Von Kaiser, thank you for the $15. He says, Jimmy Shaker drop. Get it. Victor, if you're listening, if you can beat me to the Jimmy Shaker drop, I would appreciate that. Thank you. We'll get it in there for Von Kaiser. Thanks for the money, buddy. We'll put that towards tomorrow.
Something going on?
Is he so fucking hammered he's nonverbal? Well, no, we know he's verbal because he does call the cops the gay F word at one point.
Is everything good with your license? Or yeah, anything to drink or anything like that? Okay, where are we coming from? Okay, you guys live here? Not very funny. Alright, here's your license and the registration back. Okay. It is quite fast through there that you're going. Okay? No, I'm this close to you. It smells like you've been drinking.
Oh, no, that's, yep. Yep, you're super fucked up if the cop's standing right at your window and he goes, oh, yeah. You smell like a fucking brewery, bro. We're going to, yep, you're getting taken in. If it's this late at night and you're going that fast, you'd better be 10 and 2, yes sir, no sir, as much as you can. Otherwise, they're going to suspect drunk driving. Like, I've been pulled over at night before, totally sober, wasn't even anywhere near a bar, a beer, nothing. And I've been pulled over and they go, will you walk outside? And they breathalyze. I've been breathalyzed, just pulled over for speed. Was it speeding? Or was it taillight? Some damn thing. Some fucking thing that I had going on. And they pulled me over, license, registration, the whole deal. I'm like a block away from my house, Sauk Rapids at the time. And they go, will you step out of the car, please? I'm like, oh, shit, what did I do now? Literally wanted to breathalyze me, which when you're sober and the cops want to breathalyze you, it's one of the most insulting things because apparently you're acting like a drunk asshole and you're completely sober. It's humbling.
Is that the case? Okay, if I go to Halloween Horror Nights, they're not going to tell me you had a bunch of alcohol there? Okay. How much have you had to drink? None?
None. So the cop smells booze, and the cop goes, how much have you had to drink tonight? And it's like, give Mike Perry credit. He didn't give him the old, I've just had 2 beers excuse. He went with, he swung for the fences, and he went, none.
You smell it from there.
It's on you guys. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Yeah, you're
okay.
Well,
Well, you're talking a little slow, and I can smell it coming out of this side when I came over here.
You're talking a little fast.
I'm talking a little fast. Okay.
I hope you caught that. So the cop goes, you're talking a little slow. And Mike Perry, with a great comeback, he goes, well, you're talking a little fast. That might stand up in court, my friend. How do you know you aren't the one talking fast?
Slow it down just for you. Is that better? Okay, go ahead and step out for me.
Uh-oh. Point of no return, Mike. This is another fight you're going to lose.
You don't have any weapons or anything?
Nope.
Do you mind if I pat you down?
Nope.
Go ahead and face the car for me. You can come back here. Go ahead and stand right here between the cars. So here's where we're at.
It's good to know that douchebag Mike Perry wasn't just an act he was doing for UFC. Like, just the way he dresses now, still a douche.
How you've been talking to me, I feel like you're impaired under the influence of alcohol. I have a series of field sobriety exercises. What that's going to do is that'll dispel my concerns.
He's like, no, motherfucker. This is where you give yourself away because you're like, no, I can't even stand on one foot when I'm sober. Fuck that noise.
Driving while intoxicated. Okay. Are you refusing to do the exercises? Okay. You understand that if you don't do these exercises.
I like that he's natural douchebag. Like just the way he stands. He's standing with his head slightly cocked to the side and like he's still got like he's getting ready for a pose down for a big fight. I like that he's just natural. Like when he's comfortable, he's just naturally a cunt.
Exercises to dispel my concern. I have to go based on my observations so far. Is that the route you want to go? To be clear, that's you being arrested for driving while intoxicated.
Uh-oh.
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
Come on, Mike. Call him a gay F word. Come on. That's what we're all here to listen to you call him the gay F word. Oh, God, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not doing.
Stay in the car.
Sorry, I'm getting arrested because I'm not doing this bullshit sobriety test. So
I mean, in fairness to Mike Perry, if I was talking like that, I wouldn't do the field sobriety test either. I don't think it's going to behoove me because you do the field sobriety test, they're going to have a reason to say you were driving drunk. At least this way, you can refuse the breathalyzer, you can do all that. They got to take you back to the station, do the blood test. I don't know if the drive from here to the police station is going to be enough for you to get under the limit, though, buddy.
Just relax, honey. I'll be home. I'll be home soon. They know exactly who I am. They're fucking mad. Fuck these.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Fuck these gay F words. Is to quote Denzel in Training Day, that's how it starts. I love that, Mike Perry was a guy that you had to be a pretty big UFC fan to know. So I don't like Mike Perry's arrogance that he thinks that these cops just knew who the fuck he was.
Couple of separate your feet. Couple of separate your feet.
That's a good idea. I mean, when you first talk to your lawyer and he says, how'd the arrest go? And you go, well, I yelled in the middle of the night. These cops are a couple of little gay F words multiple times. Other than that, I thought it went great. Guys, I'm going to be back in just a second. I'm going to play the rest of this Mike Perry thing. I've got the left side right here it won't stop. It's like seizing up. Go see if I can take something. I'm gonna leave you with this.
It's all right, honey. It's okay, honey. I'm going tonight. It's fine. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. I'm going tonight. I'll be home soon. I'm sorry.
Do you have anything that's gonna stab, cut, or poke me?
No. No. Yeah, take a look at that receipt, motherfucker.
Okay,
Your wife ain't got
is.
shit that cost that much. How about that, pussy? Put that shit on fucking Instagram.
Okay, I don't have an Instagram.
Fuck you, fat. You're a fat.
Can you switch sides with me?
You're a couple of fat. Yeah, I got shit, bitch. You can fuck me up too, man. I don't give a fuck. That's fucked up, man. What are you doing with her, man? Let my mother-in-law come and her mother-in-law drive the car home.
I'll go talk to her in a minute, okay?
Tori, get your mom to drive the car home.
Okay. I'm gonna get going after I buckle him in. Okay. Yeah. I just gotta buckle him in real quick. I'll ask if he wants it, okay? Thank you. Alright, here's your phone. Do you want this to come with you? You'll be able to get phone numbers out of it when we're done with the front part, okay? Okay. I gotta buckle you in, okay? I got you.
My mom's at home with the kids right now.
Right. Your license is good. I can tow this vehicle because he's arrested from it. But I'm.
Oh, we went past it, guys. I'm gonna have to wrap up. I don't know what this is, but I am gonna I'm gonna head out and hopefully it's nothing too serious, and we'll be back again tomorrow morning. Don't worry, I'll be okay. It's this seizing, cramping thing right in here, and it's not going away. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Thank you guys very much for your generosity. I appreciate it. I'm sure this one will be clipped too. We'll talk to you. This is kind of embarrassing. I apologize. I started not doing well, and it just kind of keeps getting worse. 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Be there. I'll be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Talk to you soon.